All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It's Thursday night, December 4th, 2025. It's 8:02 Central Time now, and it's People in the Boxes, guys. We're going to play a little intro to get this party started. Episode 172 tonight. Can you believe it? We're going to play the Story Boxes game. We got a new guest tonight, and it's going to be a good one. Let's go. We'll be right back in about 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Let's talk about defamation.
Voices echo through the walls so thin, trapped in squares where the stories begin. Whispers rise from the shadows deep, secrets these boxes swear it keep. People in the boxes, souls on display, talking through the silence, night into day. Bound by lines, yet the truth breaks free. People in the boxes calling to me. Every cube holds a tale untold, hearts of fire, dreams so bold. Walls can't hold what the spirit sings, laughter and tears on fragile wings. People in the boxes, souls on display, talking through the silence, night into day. Bound by lines, like the truth breaks free. People in the boxes calling to me. Cages or a stage to stand, a prison built by a human hand. Voices clash, then they blend as one. In the boxes, the journey's begun. People in the boxes, souls on display, talking through the silence, night into day. Bound by lines, yet the truth breaks free. People in the boxes calling to me. I hear their sound, lost and seeking yet profound. People in the boxes near and far, shining out like a guiding star. Voices echo through the walls so thin, trapped in squares where the stories begin. Whispers rise from the shadows deep, secrets these boxes swear to keep. People in the boxes, souls on display, talking through the silence, night into day. Bound by lines, yet the truth breaks free. People in the boxes calling to me. Every cube holds a tale untold, hearts of fire, dreams so bold. Walls can't hold what the spirit sings, laughter and tears on fragile wings. People in the boxes, souls on display, talking through the silence, night into day. Bound by lines, yet the truth breaks free. The people in the boxes calling to me. Or a stage to stand, a prison built by a human hand. Voices clash, then they blend as one. In the boxes, the journey's begun. People in the boxes, souls on display, talking through the silence, night into day. Bound by lines, yet the truth breaks free. People in the boxes calling to me. Holds a tale untold, hearts of fire, dreams so bold. Walls can't hold what the spirit sings, laughter and tears on fragile wings. Every cage is or a stage to stand, a prison built by a human hand.
All right, everybody, we're back. back. It's time to play and it's time to talk about it, guys. We're going to get into defamation tonight. Defamation is it's a little bit like gossiping. I just want to get that out early. Like we're going to be it's there's probably some differences legally and this and that, but we're going to talk about who's talking the shiz. And we're going to we have brought a brand new guest tonight. We've got three of our current co-hosts, and then tonight we've got Mr. Ty Pon with us in the boxes, and we're gonna play the game. Kim is not playing tonight, but she's gonna hang out with us, and then I don't know if Brenda. I hear an echo, guys. If there's anybody playing me in the background. Brenda is going to be our story keeper tonight. I don't know if she's playing in the audience or coming up. Let's see here. But yeah, I'm your host, Waylon the Indoor Farmer, and these are your other hosts. We've got Kim, we've got Bean, we've got Kat, and tonight Ty with us. We got Bean. Looks like he's ready to go. Steal from the rich and give to the poor. Rob from the rich, and take it home. Now, all right. We got a bunch of people coming in, lots of comments, guys. We're going to get to it, but you know what? Bean had a good idea. There's a lot of commenting going on for people in the boxes, and we don't always have time to stop and read it. So if you want a comment read, like really bad, if you would attach something to it, throw some stars on there, throw a Rumble rant, a YouTube super chat, whatever out, and we'll try and stop the show to bring it up. I mean, unless it's just ridiculous, and I'll thank you for your money and move on. But but yeah, if it's something in the show and really pertinent to the conversation, and remember this as well, and a lot of people may not remember that we have a good 30-second lag. So try to describe, like if you're commenting something, give us some kind of context. If it's something that you thought Bean made a good joke or whatever, like just give us something about like what you were talking about.
I think this is a good show for like you said. There's a lot of comments, and we do touch on a lot of different topics. So like the audience might want to get involved, and we don't see all the comments, but that'll make sure that we see it, and we'll stop the show to talk about it if it's worthy.
Right. Exactly. And I think that's the point of this show. Like, yeah, we play the game, but if you have watched this anytime recently, there's no like minimum number of stories we have to get to. We do what we do. We do what we can and get through the couple hours, and then sometimes stay later. Last week we just had a hangout sesh for Thanksgiving, and Kim and Chris and I all talked for like 3 hours. It was just it was fun. But today we're back to business. Now I want to explain it for anybody who's listening. We got 19 people in the house, guys. If you could like and share and tag some friends, I could do it. I just think that's just like while Bean's doing it right now. Thank you, Bean. But while I'm yammering up here, it just doesn't feel right for me to look down and be But I did do a bunch of share as much as I can. So go join my group on Facebook if you haven't joined, and join Bean's group because those 2 shares will get you a notification. All right, let me see here. We got 7 on the Rumble. What's up, Kat?
I've got Rumble Facebook open where I can see comments.
Nice.
I can even YouTube open here too.
Thank you. And how was dinner, Kat? What was the dinner?
It was amazing. I made honey chipotle pork loin with rice and squash and zucchini.
Holy zucchini. Sounds good. It does sound good. All of it. All of that sounds good. All right, so tonight we're talking about defamation, which defamation is kind of a legal term, to where it rises to the point where you have to sue somebody because they've hurt your public, persona or your reputation. But for our purposes, we're gonna equate it to somebody spreading rumors, talking shit about you out there, trying to hurt your character, even if it's a true thing that they're out there telling people your business, trying to get people to have some kind of opinion, negative opinion. Whatever it is, it's something that is going to defame you in your circles. Yeah.
You know what's funny about that?
I don't. Let's hear it.
I couldn't think of nothing. Like, so.
At first, it's hard. Me neither. Go ahead. Dude,
I texted my brother. I'm like, yo, the topic tonight is this. Think about our lives. What? Like, And he sent me one, and I was like, yeah, but that's true. Like, I did that.
Yeah, but you didn't
Ain't
want
that
everybody to
cheating?
know. You didn't want everybody to know. I mean, like I read I was talking, I think it was with you and me, Ty. We looked up the definition, and this is Wikipedia, but it gives me some information that is pertinent. It's not necessarily the definition part, but does tell me how different parts of the world see it differently, and that includes things like um, anything that can hurt your reputation. That doesn't have to be a false statement. You can tell some true things that can hurt your reputation. You know what I mean? Um, so
Yeah,
yeah,
but in order, the differentiation with that is there's certain things that have to be there for it to be libel or slander in
correct.
the court of law,
but
and
it's the lie.
all three of those
Mhm.
things have to be present.
Right, in order to like sue somebody and make it like a textbook case.
In order to win in court, all
Right.
three of those components have to be
Yeah,
there. And the hardest thing to prove is how it's damaged you. You have the burden of proving
Right.
the financial damage to you is.
Yeah, like right now, like the only way that you can really justify defamation or libel or anything like that is through monetary damages. Like your reputation, there's no way to really like scale it in the court of law. So like, unless you can prove monetary damages, you're not winning that case.
Hey, I think we got BDAS finally on Rumble. Thanks,
But
bro,
the
for
one
finding us.
the one thing about defamation is the lie. Like that is like almost the definition of a defamation.
Right, and that's why I made it clear that, look, it's not textbook. Gossip is a different definition. Lying about somebody is a different definition, and Kim's correct. That's why I mean, like, the reason I'm using this word is that I feel like it would be, I don't know, less appealing if I was like, let's talk gossip. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense when you
Let's
say
talk
it like
shit.
that.
You just like,
Right,
let's talk
right.
shit.
I've been kind of saying it that way a little bit as on the sly, but the actual topic is defamation.
Yeah.
But yeah, the stalkers over there on the Rumble. Hell yeah, Brenda, that's awesome. Brenda V in the chat on the Rumble. She's our story keeper tonight. I do have to load the story still. I dropped the ball. I'm gonna say this right now. Ty was not at fault. I dropped the ball. I didn't explain it like I should have.
Are you able to just
But
throw one in there and so we can get started while you load the other ones?
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna throw the first one in so that we can get it moving. But does anybody have any stories that they didn't put in the game they want to get off their chest? Anything? I did tell people. I don't think I told you, Ty. Once again, sorry. I didn't. I told people to try to think back before we knew each other, like before the last few years, where it might be public knowledge on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
yeah.
it's not the biggest deal.
One of the things that I've noticed being involved with the cannabis community is that this community is full of people that do stuff like that.
Yeah.
A lot of people that didn't
Way
mature beyond high school.
No,
more than I thought was going to be when I
Mhm.
started in the community, for sure.
Yeah. Well, the Canna community is a lot different than when I started in the community. Like the amount of different people that have come around and started their own things and stuff. There's a lot of celebrities in the Canna community, and again,
I seen your post earlier about it.
that wasn't
Yeah.
even honestly directed at the Canna community, but it could be.
It fits. The shoe fits, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's a funny thing because people, I think used to equate it so hardcore to hippie life, the whole hippie mentality of
I did.
peace and love and that, right?
I
And then
did.
for many years it was, right? But then it's like for the last 30 years, I mean, it's becoming more normalized even back then for just any
Mhm.
random person that wants to get a buzz. And then you have this point where now people still call it a canna community, but they're just people. They're just other people,
That's it.
other people who could be any number of things, from serial killer to saint, like that all use cannabis now. So like whatever, so
Yep.
it's funny. It's funny. Bean.
When I think of the canna community, though, I more think of like the people that end up in this same circle of like streamers and social media users and like whatever that like all like you see everybody post it, like commenting on each other's posts and like in each other's lives and stuff like that. Like, that's more of what I think about when I think about it. Like,
You never
this
go to
network-
somebody's page that's got like 2 million followers and it's a cannabis page. Like you don't know like even a portion of those people. You know what I mean?
I don't even consider them part of the canna community.
Okay.
I
No,
consider them
they're more the
streamers.
difference between homegrown and industrial grown. Yeah, I'm kind of the same thought, Bean, I think. Sorry for interrupting.
I look at it when I maybe just because I've never even considered the whole world of canna community. When I talk about it, I talk about this group of people that seem to linger together.
That is your circle. That is your bubble. That's not the
Right.
canna community. It just
Well,
happens
no.
to be your bubble is.
I'm outside of the bubble looking in. I don't even feel like I'm part of the canna community. Like I see it, and it's like this clique. It's a
Disassociated.
network of people that are all like, associated together, and they all help each other out and click together and buy each other's stuff and share seeds and all this. And
I think you're right, but your statement about outside looking in, that's like dissociative personality disorder. You ever been like out of body experience kind of thing, All right, I got 2 stories loaded here. Kim, is there anything else since you're not playing? And by the way, well, go ahead, Kim, answer my question before I keep moving on. You good?
Well, I have the reason I'm not part of the reason why I'm not participating tonight is because I have a potential defamation suit that I'm going to be bringing against some people. So
We did talk about that before on the show too, so that's
Yeah.
definitely out
so
there.
I'm
Well,
not,
wouldn't that have been a great story?
We already knew about it though.
you're
Like,
not allowed to. You're not allowed to discuss stuff like that.
and now that it's got escalated, she can't talk about it anymore.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
probably.
I really don't want to talk about it because
That's a real case, yeah. That's like a
real case. Like when everything is said and done with, and I tell what happened, you guys are going to shit your pants. But
snap.
so, and the only other thing, like, I don't really associate with people that are backstabbing, backbiting kind of people. Like, I just don't run in that kind of a world. And I'm not accustomed to being around that until I came into the canna community. And it's just been like, people are malicious and vicious. And not everybody, but it's just, and very immature. And so, better for me.
I feel like you ran into some of the same people I did.
I guarantee she did.
Probably because they all run in a pack together. They're all like a bunch of little Klingons that circle the same asshole.
I used to know people that like it was a textbook thing. Who, if they sold cannabis, it was almost like a script they were given. You dumb talk anyone else's, and you tell everyone yours is the best. Like way more than what you see in like a commercial, even like almost comically so sometimes. Oh man, that's just anyway. That could go on all day, but let's get to the first story.
And they'll go out and they'll campaign against a person, and then like all of a sudden everybody jumps on this bandwagon and starts attacking, and it's disgusting and it's immature. And I could sit there and point a lot of fingers at a lot of people that sit here and circulate in the canna community. So I think it's just better if I just sit it out and don't say a whole lot.
Yeah, that's why I consider myself an outsider to the canna community. Like, I don't like the whole fake sunshine and rainbows bullshit. Everybody's friend, and everybody clicks up, and then right when somebody is like talk shit about, everybody jumps on it, and now they're the bad guy. Like I've seen it too many times, and I'm not.
You end up splitting all the time. From
that's why you see when you come over the fire in the hole, we're the outcast. Like you don't see most of my audience and everybody else's lives. Like
and that's why I come to Fire in the Hole. I've told you this before.
We just missed.
And that's why I fell back a lot. I fell back a lot, especially because of the pettiness that y'all are talking about. You don't see me very much, and you see me on a very few people's shows, and those are people that have never been petty or done that clicking up stuff. And like I'm not built like that. I'm not going to talk crap about you or dislike you because somebody else told me to. Yeah. I mean, I could even show you messages in my inbox where people were like, "I'm going to have to stop following you if you keep messing with this person." Yeah. I'm like, "Well, bye." Yeah. Bye.
Damn.
See you later. Bye.
I don't really give a fuck.
Well, a lot of I need to explain to the audience what they're going to be doing to participate, but I wanted to say one story I didn't put up here, which a lot of people may know this already in the audience. At least one person knows it here that I know. Maybe not many others, actually. To be honest, there's at least another one. Okay, I was more or less ostracized from a group because of an ultimatum. Hey, I don't like these people. If you're hanging around with these people, I'm not going to be around, and that kind of thing. And I'm like, okay, I don't do ultimatums. But then, this is the reason I'm bringing it up, then the defamation started. It was like whole live streams about how I'm a this and a that, and I don't even get the details, but like just totally dragging me through the mud. I just sidestepped it. I said, I don't give a shit. Anybody listening to that and decides to take that as like gospel and not talk to me anymore, more power to them. More power to them. Have a good day. And so, yeah, it's happened to me recently, but that's more of like something that a lot of people might know already. So it's not in the stories, but okay, back to the stories. Wait, where's Ty? He booped out. He's not in the back either. So audience, everybody in the chat, if you want to play, this is how it's going to go. There are 4 players tonight. Kim is not a player. Kim, if you could wave for everybody, please. That is Kim down in the right-hand corner in the dark. We have Kat, who's in the light over there. Kat, hi. And then we have Bean over there in the smoke, right? or as Yogi says, or maybe it's supposed to be Yogi, but he says bald guy. So bald guy is Bean. Other bald guy is Ty. I don't know who bald guy is now. Actually, now that I reassess the situation. So yes, you have Bean with the hoodie on and Ty with the headphones on, and then myself is
Beans is much shinier.
Do you think she is right? Do you think who is right? Anyway,
I don't know.
They're not as shiny as his legs, though.
So if you're in the audience and you want to play along,
shiny.
Oh, don't you worry about that.
Do tell. No, you're not getting out of this one, Ty. Do tell. How do you
no. All right. So
are you doing a peep?
This is the door prize wheel, and what's going to happen is while we talk about the stories at each round, the audience, you guys in the chat, can guess whose story you think it belongs to. Now that you don't need to know everybody. You don't even, if you have to ask whose name is who or whatever, that's fine again. But you don't have. It doesn't matter if you want to participate. You don't need to know who's who. You can guess by us talking and us kind of just like figuring it out on screen. So I'm going to put everybody on the wheel who's on the screen because they came up to participate. It's another perk of participating. And then you guys will get more spots at the end of the show for the door prize if anybody's whoever is still here, for the people who are still here. Now, we're going to pull up the first story. As long as everybody's ready, let's go. I have not gotten the comments, so if there's any questions, I know there's a couple admins that may be helping out. I appreciate that. And also, Kat, I know, and Bean are watching comments. So let me know if there's any questions. We can explain it. But okay, here we go. Story number uno. When I was 15, I had a night of passion in the church bathroom during service with a member of the pastor's family who was 5 years older than me. Evidently, they may have gotten caught. Huh?
Good memories.
Mm-hmm.
Let me read that again.
So
dang.
this person is probably got in a lot of trouble at that time for this. Huh?
Go to church, first of all.
Right. Who goes to church? That's a good one.
This person is going to hell was my first thought.
So it's worded a little weird for the topic, but we're just going to go with it and see whose story this is in general. But as far as defamation, maybe they got caught. I'm guessing we're going to find out the rest of the story here once we get going. Oh, that's right. I didn't hold on, Bean. Hold your thought. What we're going to do after each round, we're going to then reveal whose story it belongs to, and then they get a chance to explain what's going on, like the details of the story. Go ahead, Bean. Sorry.
I feel like whoever wrote this thought defamation meant something about like sex.
What you? I missed.
That's called deflowering.
Defloweration.
Fornication.
Kind of a mistake if somebody wants to admit it after we guess, but
Well, we're gonna get down to the crux of it. That's for sure.
what I'm trying to say is I thought defamation meant sex.
Well, I know Waylon grew up going to church.
I went to Averville Baptist Church. I went to the what was that? I went to a Protestant church in there used to be a like a play theater, and they used it on Sundays for a church. And that guy was awesome because he had a TV show where he used a hand puppets, and he was pretty funny too. And that was a cool church because the parents, like I was with the kids in like another room, but the parents got to sit in this like stadium style like auditorium, like no, not auditorium. It's like a theater. Yeah, it was a theater. What am I saying? I just said it was a theater. So it was a darker kind of room with a bunch of really cushy seats versus pews. You know what I mean? It was pretty posh church. And then let's see what other churches I went to. I went to the East Side Church, which is like the Holy Rollers, like release the demons. Everyone rolling into the audience, rolling into the aisleways. And
Pentecostals.
Yeah, that was wicked. Yeah.
That's where my aunt used to go to church.
Did you go to church as a kid?
No.
Yeah.
What Brenda said is a good thing, though. Wait, one was 15 and one was 20.
So she gave us a little more info there. It looks like one was 15 and
Whoever
one
that
was 20.
they were raped.
Right.
So, yeah, one was 5 years older.
Kat, did you go to church as a kid?
Yeah.
Did you just like look over your shoulder and bark or something? What
Are you talking to Bean? Who were you talking to there?
Just pulled up and honked. I was seeing it was honking.
What a deflection. Is that like a nervous sleep? Is that your bell when you do what you want? Don't play poker.
Snap. No, it wasn't me.
She's like, yeah.
Yes, pulled up and honked, fucker.
That makes me think, though, like.
Oh, I see, Brenda. That's not new information. It does say it right there. My bad.
Thank you.
I wasn't really.
Yeah.
You too.
That wasn't.
First off,
yes.
Whoever it was got molested, but that's beside the point. If they're 15 and 20,
yeah,
that would more indicate a girl as well, maybe.
Would you guys say I got molested?
Nice.
I get molested too.
I had a child when I was 17, and she was 19. Did I get molested?
How old are you?
Everyone saw. What?
By the letter of the law, I guess.
How old were you when you first had sex?
I mean, depends on when did I go to church first? Let's see. Oh, shit.
15?
Somewhere around 14 for sophomore year, right? That's 13, probably around 15 then, I guess.
Wait a minute, is Kim in this too? Does she have a
No.
story in here too?
No, Kim's the only Kim in the with the dark background is the only one that's not in the story
Did you go to like
or in the game.
Hi, did you go to like you know, like how they have youth groups at like churches and shit, like for kids?
No.
Right,
If you remember my story, I was locked up most of my younger life, bro. I didn't have a chance to do none of that type of stuff. So.
All right, then it was Waylon.
To answer your question,
That's final answer.
Yes, I did go to church, and I did go to church camp and do all of that stuff. But I vote Waylon too because
final answer. Okay.
I think it was Waylon.
Okay.
I gotta say Waylon too, just because I know he's a freak.
It's either Waylon or it's Bean, because Bean's always doing some crazy shit.
You're not wrong, ma'am. You're not wrong.
Well, I'm gonna say tie.
But I'm gonna go with Waylon.
I'm gonna say tie, and that's
I already got my
me,
but I think it's Cat now.
That's everybody on screen. I'll tell you after it's revealed. No one guessed in the audience except Coffin Kara and Elisa. Elisa says Cat. Coffin Kara says Waylon. Margaret says Cat. Anybody else on Rumble?
Alyssa says Cat.
What is happening with Rumble today? There must be a glitch or something. We got 28 in the house, but only 7 on the Rumble. What's happening? All right.
The coffin said defamation on the youth pastor for claiming this happened.
Right. Well, I'm guessing the rest of the story is like somebody found out and everybody found out or something. We'll see. Diane says Cat.
In the church bathroom, you know somebody's gonna hear something.
Kyle says Cat. Okay, there's a few guesses coming in. Good. We're about to reveal it though, so you guys want to get on it a little sooner on the next story. I do have one more loaded. We need to load the rest of them. Okay. Kayla says Cat. Everyone's saying Cat. All right, Brenda. Everybody's guesses are in. I'm going to write down. I'm going to keep track of the score here. Waylon, Kim, Bean, Cat, and Ty. So what you get is you get 1 point. It was Ty. Okay, I didn't tell her. But go ahead.
The defamation comes from the fact that everybody that had found out about this in the church thought we were having sex in the bathroom. But I was on probation and doing community service, and me and her just so happened to be in the bathroom cleaning it at the same time.
And then,
that's what I figured. It didn't happen, but that was the story that was told.
Yeah, that was the story that went all around that church. And you asked me, did I go to church? And no, I was there. I see
now. I see the way it's worded now. I get it now. It makes more sense. And actually, that's funny because it does work. But the way it was worded, it looked like okay. So Ty told me his first story. Like you shouldn't have gave me that clue because you told me it wasn't because at first he didn't know it was defamation. He thought it was just telling me his true stories. We didn't explain that to him yesterday, Bean. So he said, but then he said the story will still work. We just need to like revamp it or whatever. And so when I read this, I thought, well, that looks like someone who didn't know the topic. I'm pretty sure that's Ty. So I'm pretty. That's why I'm glad everybody else guessed first right away. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll be safe to just guess Ty.
I knew it wasn't you when I said you, and you're like locked in right away. Like you were quick to jump on. I'm like, fuck. But you're like, nope, that's your answer. You're sticking to it. We're not fucking changing it. Like, damn it, it's not you.
Well, the way
you said it, show up though.
If you say, I think it's Waylon, I think it's Ty, but if you're like then it's got to be. Then I'm counting that as locked in.
The kicker to the story is, I didn't really try to clear up the lie too much because the girl was beautiful. So, it was like everybody thought I hit, and I was 15, she was 20. All my dudes was like, oh my God.
I wonder how she felt. I wonder what happened to this poor girl afterwards. Like, What?
I don't
No,
know. I did.
I didn't.
I did one
Fuck
more
that
service there, and I was done. So
Wow. Okay.
I
Well,
don't know.
that's interesting because from your perspective, it could have been a boost to your like social circle, but from her
It
perspective,
definitely was
could
a
have been
boost.
a lot worse. It could have been a but much different situation. Wow.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So did anybody? What's up, Frankie? Did anybody guess Ty besides me?
Not that Brenda. Yeah, she took. Nope. She
So
told
here,
the answer.
two mistakes. I didn't. Again, Brenda, bless her heart, she helped us out when we asked to redo it, and uh, no need to get through the details, but we had a little technical issue where we had to redo some things. But Brenda, I definitely should have asked you not to do Ty's story first. But
It's all right.
that's my fault, guys. I made a few mistakes tonight, but we're having a good time. Hit the like button, share it with some friends. We got 6 more stories. Did we do one story? Yeah, no, 7 more stories to go. So here we go.
It's all right. I was high enough by the time we played it to understand what was
Sure.
happening. So.
There you go. All right. So what happens is you get 2 points for getting a correct answer, and you get 1 point for every person that you fooled. So Ty gets 3 points. Or no, 2 points. I'm sorry, 2 points, and I get 2 points. Okay. Story number 2. Here we go. Someone faked their own death, saying that me and some others were responsible. Faking your own death. How did they then tell people that other people were responsible? Like left a note, maybe? You think there's a
sounds like a nut situation.
Yeah.
Okay,
like as they were faking it, it was Bean.
Of course they're gonna holler it was Bean.
I could see Bean traveling in some circles like that.
Honestly,
faking deaths. I mean, what's up, Brandy? This was Brandy's topic.
I could see everybody.
What?
I don't know why. I could see everybody doing something to make somebody hate them that much.
I mean, blaming someone on a death, but then like having no plan afterward. Like they came back. Like they didn't disappear after that, and actually look like they died. You know what I mean? So it sounds just like a petty like prank, more or less. I could see everybody on this too. I don't rule Ty out of this because the stories are mixed up, you guys. So we don't know whose like story is next. You can't play the odds, even though Bean does.
Yeah.
Honestly, said it was Jesus and it was 3 days. Go ahead, Bean.
Don't play the odds for sure.
Definitely.
I played the odds almost every week and I never win.
Two votes for Kat already. Tim and Kyle both say Kat. Kat, any questions? Kat's like, how do I deflect on this one from
Well, no, because like I know like how Bean grew up and he was wild as shit, and then I've heard Ty talk about his childhood and being in trouble and all that shit. So I'm guessing he ran probably in a little bit harder and a little bit wilder bunch than Bean did. But
sounds like a Ty thing.
Wait, you grew up, Waylon. You grew up in like the suburb. Mom and dad are still married type shit, didn't you?
Yeah, those are the cool that do that.
They're not still married now. It was a horrific marriage, 11 years. I met my dad when I was 5, and I looked up at him. I said, "Who mows your nose hairs?" That's what the first thing I said to him. I'm not even kidding. It was hilarious too. It was so good. If you name that movie, if you know the movie, comment below. Come on, Brenda.
See, it's kind of unfair to me because I don't know Kim or Kat as well as I know Bean and you. So to make a good judgment.
Ask Kat. This is your time to like grill her, see if she cracks, because she can lie to you all she wants, but she might have tells. She might.
Yeah, you can ask whatever you want.
For instance, if Kat does this, what? then
The UPS dude honked in my driveway.
something's
Y'all.
going on.
I can show you the package. I showed you the package.
Whoa! We can't show people. Like we're not. This is can't be
She
doing
got that Black Friday good stuff rolling
That
in.
does that predator hunter shit though. So
right.
Ricky Lawton in here.
I could
what's
see
up, Ricky?
Ricky.
So how did this person supposedly die?
See, yeah, that's the questions I got. Was that they passed around that this person committed suicide and blamed it on some bullying shit? Which, if that's the deal, I say beam.
I'm
If they had an unidentified body they found down by the river, I say die.
I'm the
Yeah,
nicest person you ever met.
because the wording is true. Like they would have said fake their own suicide if it was a note, the suicide note. You would think, but faking their own death is a different story. Like, how do you
Right,
fake someone's death?
if there was a body by the river and it happened to look like somebody, and then they found Ty's backpack down there.
They call it in and say.
Speaking of the wording, though. Speaking of the wording, someone faked their own death, saying that me and some others were responsible. If they were dead, how'd they say that?
That's what I'm saying. It had to be a note
or something.
Yeah.
Text
Or I just
notes, emails.
I just imagine this wonderful like scenario where it says someone, so it could have been Ricky, right? He's in the chat right now. He was just like, Mom, he poisoned me. It was me. Like I could so see somebody last second, like the last throes of death, kind of like Pee Wee Herman did in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Ooh,
Yeah, Ricky always did pull that. I can't breathe.
Yeah, get off of me! Your whole childhood, all you heard was "Get off of me! Get off of me!" Right? That's all. Stop saying that to me. Ricky said, "Faking your own death is a rookie move."
Rookie move.
Okay, so I can see how you can fake your own death, but faking your own death and somehow blaming it on someone—that's the part that is hard to. Because faking your death means that you're trying to go away.
They'd have to be working with
you're
somebody.
Huh?
They'd have to be working with somebody.
Oh, is that how it happened, Kat? Tell us more.
I don't know.
Tell us more.
I don't know.
Okay.
They would have had to have said something to somebody.
That would be part of the defamation, right? Yeah. Maybe they took out a billboard and was like, if you see this man.
I don't know. I don't think men fake their own death, do they?
In movies, I don't know anyone who. I mean,
I think
theoretically, I don't know anyone who's ever faked their own death.
I thought about it a couple times to get the fuck out of here, but
They don't call her Kicking Nicky for nothing. He's got some bruises in the backside that he just can't.
See, honestly, like Kat, I'm led to think Bean, but my psychic abilities tell me it's Waylon.
You're gonna have to get a tune-up.
I'm torn.
You need a psychic tune-up, I think. Although this was me, I'll just tell you guys, it was me. It was weird. What, Bean?
I think it was Kat.
Okay.
I think it was Bean.
Okay, now you're thinking. Now you're saying think. These aren't final answers.
I said it was you. All right,
I seriously thought it was you from the jump.
So, I'm going to stick with Waylon.
Final answer. Okay, Kat. Final answer, Bean. Bean? Who'd you say?
Kat.
You switched. Okay, Kat. Okay, we're having some crossfire.
I think it was a female that faked their own death, and I think it was a male that was responsible.
I could see that.
That sounds like a chick
thing. That's just because you're a feminist. You think
maybe
men
I know. I'm saying that because that's how women are. They'll sit there and say, like, if a guy, their boyfriend breaks up with them or whatever, all of a sudden they're pregnant and they're really not. Just games like that. It just sounds like a female thing.
Timothy says Waylon does have some secretive ways, though. Hey, look, we've all got skeletons. Okay. I talk about them on this show most of the time. So where are you at, Timothy? Come on up sometime, brother. I've told many skeletons on this show.
Diana says Bean.
I gotta hold them back. Hold some of them back though for the show.
MJ said me.
She said the
I'm not
hard
sure
thing
still who.
there.
I'm not sure who still the still shots is. Who's
So
that?
which one of you had a girlfriend that tried to blame you for her death?
My daughter's mom actually, while pregnant, threatened to say, threatened to commit suicide with her in the womb. She also later was diagnosed, or I don't know if it was later or at the time had bipolar, and I didn't really know didn't know anything about any of it, and yeah, pretty wicked. She wrote a note, told everybody it was my fault and everything. Anyway, so what do we think, Kim? Who did you think it was?
I don't know. I think it's a male, and I think it was like a girlfriend or something that did that. Because women will a lot of the times will pull stupid stunts like that, or immature women, should we just say? Well, yeah, immature women doesn't necessarily mean age.
Well, that's not
mean.
That's you said bean.
No, vindictive, mean.
Oh, well, that's a non-answer. Okay, well, let's see if anyone in the chat is guessing. We got a bean, a cat, laugh my ass off. Oh no, that's not a guess.
I'm gonna
bean.
go. I don't know. Like Ty is like it's hard because we don't know Ty yet. So like,
I really hope it's not his story again. But honestly, that's how the random goes, and I'm not too worried if it does. But I hope it doesn't. Hope it's not. I'm gonna not vote Ty because I hope it wasn't his story 2 times in a row. I'm pretty sure it's Bean. I'm pretty sure it's Bean. That's my vote. I think I'm gonna go with Bean. Bean, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Bean too, but I don't know. It's hard.
Damn, yeah, I think I'm some kind of bully or something.
Elisa says
like you're a serial killer and stuff.
All right, I gotta find the point where Brenda said Ty a little bit ago. Okay, there. Okay, on the Facebook side, we got Timothy says cat. Kyle says cat. Elisa says Ty. And Diane says
my
Bean.
Facebook chat gave up on me.
You might have to leave and come back. I usually have to leave the app and come back. I found out a trick today too.
That's what I had to do earlier.
I have it on my computer. I've got it on 3 screens on my work computer, so I have all 3 up.
So I on my computer, I pulled up Facebook, went to my timeline, and I saw the live pop up. Clicked on it, and it just stuck in a reel. Like you can't get it to show live chat. Well, then I got out of it, and I went to my page, went to Wayland Indoor Farmer on Facebook, and then went to the video, and then it comes up just like normal. So anyway.
I hate when it puts the live into that reel format. I hate that.
That's what I'm telling you. A way around it, if it's on the computer anyway, you go directly to their page and then go to the video from there. For some reason, it worked for me. I don't know. Report back later. All right. So I think everybody's guessed. Bean says cat. Cat said Bean. Ty, who'd you say?
You.
Me. And then Kim said Bean. Okay. Brenda, whose story does this belong to? Someone faked their own death. Someone faked my girlfriend faked her own death. Name was Bean. This is Bean, and I want to know who the others were.
They got you, Bean.
I told you if it's something crazy, it's Bean.
It was me. No, it wasn't a girl. A lot of y'all know this story, actually. Yesterday on my live, I said that we weren't allowed to tell this story, but...
Hey, real quick, Bean, is there any way you could put your face in the, not in the chat? Is there a way, turn it just a tiny bit? It would be perfect if you got enough space there.
That way.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Much better.
I don't see the chat on my end.
You don't see the chat?
And that killed that light, too.
I can't either. I can see it on my other phone, but not on this one.
They killed
What's
what
the rest
live?
of the story there, Bean?
Yeah, let's hear it.
What did you do?
This was I'm not going to say any names, but this was a streamer that was around the community that I got involved with. He did some shows with me and stuff, and he made a bunch of plans and screwed over a lot of people in the kind of community, like a lot of people that I've hung around with, and I don't know if y'all heard about the world record breaking joint that was supposed to be rolled in Canada. It was like however many pounds of weed or whatever. He was inviting a bunch of people up there to do it. He screwed a bunch of people over. Stole like 30 pounds. What was it? 60 pounds of weed or something like that.
63
pounds of weed.
Damn, that's
He
a lot
ended
of
up
weed.
stealing it and made one of these other streamers come up with the amount of weed to actually roll the joint. But me and a couple other people were calling him out on his bullshit, cutting him out away from, I cut him away from my end of the community and shit like that. And then he went online and acted like it was his mom posting on his account. Granted, this dude's like 60 himself. So his mom's in her 80s, something, 90. And he posted on his account acting like his mom, saying, "This morning my son unalived himself, and it's because of these people." Listed me and a couple other streamers in the community. And
I don't know this story. That's so funny.
Fucked up.
Really? You don't know
I know from the 30,000 foot these two guys don't like each other view. That's literally the only thing I knew about that whole beef.
Really?
I literally I'd bury my when two people are beefing. Sometimes they bring me a screenshot. Oh, you see that? No. I'm an ostrich over here. You just keep that shit over there. I literally didn't even.
It was a whole thing, and people were coming at me as if I was a horrible person for it, and I'm telling them the dude didn't do it. I don't know why you're buying into this shit. The dude obviously. Next thing you know, a few months goes by, he's popping into people's lives again.
I don't know the story. When did this happen? When did this happen?
Is it,
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, now I know the story of the world record joint.
I'm talking. Remember when we were doing Are You Smarter Than a Stoner?
Yeah.
Dude that came around for a while, old hippie dude, Dale.
Yeah. I know you're
that's
talking
what I'm talking about.
Okay, but did you say that he was going to set the world record or was telling people that?
No, they set the world record with so they pretty much had so many pounds of weed. I don't know the exact number.
Yeah, it was 60. It was 63.7. That's why I'm asking, because I know the story of how much because when we held our event, we would when we held our one joint, one love. That's what we were trying to break, but we didn't get that many pounds in one. So
they didn't actually set the record. There was no Guinness people there to check it out.
It didn't set the official record. Yeah,
and also it didn't smoke. They had to rip it apart, and everybody just grabbed the weed. That's not a joint.
Really? They just ripped it apart and everyone grabbed hey, how many pounds did you bring?
They tried.
Yeah, they tried to light it on the end. They had no such.
They actually, the first one failed actually, and they had to re-roll it, and then the second one didn't work either. So
yeah, well,
the first one they tore it or something.
The first one failed because supposedly the night before somebody stole all the weed, and then Professor I forget his name, Professor Lee or something like that. Or I forget. That's not him. No. The dude from Canada. His name's Professor.
No. Professor Lee's not. No, he's.
That's not him. That's a different streamer.
Yeah.
Professor something big guy. He's big in the cannabis world up in Canada. He ended up coming up with all the weed within 24 hours because Dale said somebody stole it the night before, and then come to find out, he went and set up another event, and miraculously before the other event, somebody stole all the weed.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah, this dude was a scumbag, and tried to actually sue me for defamation and for copyrights because he told me he was going to get a copyright on "Are You Smarter Than a Stoner?" I was like, you can't copyright something that not only already exists, but the name already is probably copywritten by "Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?"
Right.
You know what I mean? You can't copyright something that's already being done. You can't come in after the fact.
Well, I'm going to do it myself then. I'm going to do it myself.
See, that's more the type of stuff we're talking about in this cannabis community. There's a lot of good people, but there's some dirt bags too, man.
Mm-hmm. I ran into a bunch of them. That was just one. That's probably the worst one.
Now, see, I just knew the story of the world record and how much it was supposed to be. I didn't know nothing about you being involved or nothing until you just told me. So.
I was the one that planned it with him at the beginning. Like we were planning this together. Like he had at first. I was like I had him at arm's length, but he's coming up with all these big ideas, and I'm like, yeah, that'd be cool. Like we talked about how to roll it and all this stuff, and then once he started to set it up, and he's like, yeah, we're gonna do this. And like he started throwing these huge ideas around. I'm like, you're so fake. Like you're one of the fakest people I ever met. Like, and then that's when we started like warning people, like, yo, don't get involved in this. Like, it's not what you think it is. Like, because he's talking about flying people up. Well, not flying people up.
I almost went. Yeah.
He's talking about.
So you remember too, huh?
Millions of dollars. We're gonna make millions of dollars off the sponsorships for this event.
I bet you the
there was like 35 people there.
Well, I could tell you this much. We rolled at our event a 15-pound so-called Canagar, if you know what that is, with the rods in the middle. And we rolled it in raw papers that we glued all together. And that, just 15 pounds, was hard enough to get lit and stay lit enough to smoke it. But we figured out that we put a little 6-inch exhaust fan from a grow tent on the back of it and just turned the fan on. And it was a steady enough pull that if eventually that fire got even and we smoked out a 3-story pole barn. Everybody had to get out. Nobody could breathe. So, but that's a long ways away from 63 pounds.
That wasn't a joint. What y'all rolled was a joint. That shit actually smoked. Like I saw what y'all.
It was a Canagar, yeah. Oh yeah.
That was actually like at least smokable. What he rolled was a pile of weed.
What I'm saying though was even that, as much study could go into what would smoke it that big, because we already had people smart enough that knew something big ain't gonna smoke like that. I've smoked big enough joints that ran all the way down the side to know what do you do when you increase it up here. You know what I mean? So we figured it out beforehand that a Canagar with the holes through the middle would draw the air evenly and it'll just burn it out from the middle even, and it worked. Now, could we upscale that to a 63-pound joint? Very possible, I'd say.
Maybe.
Very possible.
So, we go ahead.
Oh, just the last thing, and what he said, he already said, it can't never really be an official record because the Guinness Book of World Records doesn't recognize any type of drug record that deals with drugs.
Which I think is silly because, in my opinion, food is drugs. But we could argue about it. But anyway, here's story number 3. Let's go. All right. After this, we're going to do the number spin, the last one of the week. Number 3, we got people spread a rumor saying I was gay because I went into gay bars to pick up girls. Whoa. The last part is subjective. Yes, I went into gay bars. That doesn't mean that I came out with
it. So that does mean you're gay.
We can't rule out.
Is that your official vote?
That's by definition.
Wow. Just because I went to, like, you know, you build bridges your whole life, you know, you suck one dick and now you're a dick sucker, you know? Jeez.
Crazy.
People still call me gay for that though.
I think it's cocksucker is the way that joke goes, but anyway.
Because you went into gay bars?
He never came out, that was the problem.
He came out all right.
Just to feel good about myself.
He never came out. Get it?
Y'all didn't know. His name is Beanie Baby on the strip stage.
Oh look, we
gets down.
I be stripping.
Elisa says me right away. Damn, Elisa, holy shit.
I didn't say Elisa. I think I agree with you, baby.
Waylon.
What?
Yeah,
it's bullshit.
I told you was a freak, bro.
What straight girls are in the gay club?
I've got a
I still go to the gay bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a place for girls to hang out. They feel like they're safe there. The guys caught on a long time ago.
Well, that makes sense. I was like, I don't know, but then that makes sense right there.
You have to like act gay for a little bit.
They don't give a fuck if you're gay or not. They're just glad you're in there hanging out with them and being cool.
Yeah.
That's, you know.
Maybe they figure you're cool because you're in a gay bar and you wouldn't be the type.
Oh, you're like progressive.
I look like a flat out dyke, so whatever. But I suck all the dick, so you know what I mean.
Whoa! We went to the other direction. Went from one end to the other real quick.
There are awesome people.
So I did go to. I've been to the gay bar many times actually. Just one time though, I was with these two girls that I was already friends with. I wasn't picking them up or anything. We went in there and they were drunk and they were trying to tell the bartender, if we kiss, will you give us a free shot? And the bartender's like, if they do, because it was me and another dude that was with them, and I'm like, no, I don't need a free shot. I'm good. Because they were trying to entice this gay dude. They like, do you know where you are, drunk bitches? Hey, if we kiss.
Like, ew, no.
He was like, no. These guys.
Damn.
What, for just a shot? What else you got back there? No. I would say everyone's saying me. Go ahead and say me, everybody. I'm gonna say
people at gay bar.
Last story was Bean, so it makes you really feel like it isn't Bean, but it could be Bean.
It does that, yeah.
It could be Bean. I could see Ty as well, but I keep feeling like it wouldn't be him because his was added later. But then that's not true either because Brenda mixed them back up. So
I don't know. I don't know none of y'all well enough to know if you would hang out in a gay bar or not.
Nah, it's not about whether we hang out in a gay bar. It's whether we picked up girls at a gay bar.
I feel like it was the whole picking up girls is just a cover.
Damn.
I was a taxi driver. What was I supposed to do? I had to go in and find the. I'd be like, hey, is Big D Dennis in here? Is like who's naming out?
You come through the door like, where the ladies at? Oh shit, not again. Well, I guess I'll have a beer.
The gay bar I used to go to was a kind of a club, and so there would be a whole bunch of people in drag there.
Elisa said she feels like, yeah, got you dressed up too, kind of like a fairy, whoever it is.
Could be Bean too. I feel like he dressed up kind of like a fairy. Yeah, he did actually. Remember that? I made a meme out of it.
I've dressed up in feminine ways a few times in my life.
Yeah, Brandon, that's true. Gays do like to try and convert the straights. They like to get you drunk and try and.
Somebody on Rumble said that.
Yeah, one of my new friend on Rumble.
Not all of them do. I have a lot.
No, okay, you're right. I did make kind of a blanket statement there, but yeah, there are. I was in a bartending job one time where that happened.
I have a bunch of gay friends, male gay friends, and I remember one time we were partying down at my house, and
a little bit of booger sugar, huh?
Booger sugar.
Hey, that's how the gays party. You didn't have no. Okay, go ahead.
I don't know what.
See, he knows.
I don't know what booger sugar is.
No pun intended, Ty.
Gross.
Whatever.
I don't do boogers, but anyway, so
cocaine. Go ahead.
So there were two new guys that they brought with them, and one of them was gay and the other one was straight. And so we're all drunk as shit and just laughing and having a good time. And the one that was straight passed out on the couch, but he kept telling, because this one guy, the other new guy, kept trying to hit on him, and he kept telling him, dude, I'm not like that. And so he passed out on my couch, and that guy fucking kept trying to get me. And I finally got pissed, and I told him, if if you don't leave him alone, he's already told you he's not gay, and if you don't leave him alone, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Oh snap!
So he finally left him alone. But yeah, he kept trying to do shit, and it's like, that's fucking rape. You know, the guy told you no, and now he's passed out on the couch and he can't defend himself. Like, you're not gonna do that in my watch.
Right.
Bean?
It is right.
And
who do you think it is, Bean? Who do you think it is, Bean?
I already said you. I think it's you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. But I think you're deflecting with all these gay stories and trying to make everybody think it's you.
That used to be my strategy. What do you mean? Don't you see my lips look kind of red in this environment?
He said, in this environment.
I used to
they really do.
No, look, Cam, I shared a womb with a female, fetus for 9 months. Like, I'm in touch with my femininity. You know what I mean?
And
I'm just saying, like, I could.
What does that have to do with it?
This could be my story.
Well,
Any other? So Bean
sounds
guessed
like
me.
something you would do.
Okay, so are you guessing me then? You gotta keep it moving here.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess you.
Just hit that little mute button, Ty.
Sorry.
Yeah, now you can really let it loose. And actually, I tell you what, I'm gonna keep telling people, even though it's not nothing crazy new. But if you got a cough, I found something out. Most people know when you lift your hands up in the air, right? Because your lungs have 2 ventricle points, and there's like, the top ones are harder to open unless you lift your arms up. And you get a little more airflow, right? But I found out recently, I know it's off topic, but it might help somebody out there. Ty was the teachable moment here. Throw your chin up to the ceiling. Look straight up while you're coughing with your arms up. And bro, I will tell you something. It is crazy what the difference was. I was like,
I'm gonna try it next time I'm coughing, but I'm already done this time.
Sure, no, it was.
I thought you were gonna say that since it works to lift your arms up, just lift your arm up and hit that mute button.
That's
your arm up, hit that mute button.
I'll tell you what helps you real good is you reach forward like this, both hands. You hit that mute button while you're there,
and then reach for the sky.
Okay. So I'm gonna say, who should I say since this is my story? Kat, who did you say?
I said you.
Okay.
Frank said you too.
This could be Kat's story because she could have been picking up a girl to give her a ride, but her girlfriend's give her a ride or something.
I have lots of lesbian friends.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna say you again, just because I'm with Bean.
Gay bars to pick up girls, so that means more than one gay bar. So it's probably like a regular thing.
I'm gonna say you again because I'm with Bean. You just like came so quick with the gay stuff to like maybe throw a person off. I think
like
double think
every opportunity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Bean
double
said
think
with a shit-eating grin.
It's a 4-layer chest. You know what I'm saying? Deep. Okay. It's between Bean or Ty. Bean or Ty. Ty Bean. I really don't think it was Kat. It is
What's
funny
between
wording.
Bean or Ty?
My choice. I can't decide.
Oh, I thought you already. Oh, yeah, you got to choose.
No, I
you can't choose yourself.
No, you cannot choose. I should have told you that already. I'm sorry. You cannot choose yourself. Like I said, I could see this being super clever from Kat, just like the way it's worded, but it's also doesn't seem like it's a woman's story. So I'm gonna have to go with Bean. I know he just had a story before this. I have to go with Bean. All right, Brenda. I begrudgingly say, give us. Or Kim, you said me.
Yeah.
Everyone's going with me. All right. Comments? No, you can't change your answer. Ty. Oh, I was hoping. Yeah, it was Ty.
It absolutely was. So the story is, I don't know if you remember Bean. I used to bounce. I told you people many times I bounced for like 8 years.
Like this?
In downtown. No, like a security in downtown Springfield in a club. But right around the corner was a gay bar that a girl that I was dating worked at. And the funny part about it is she lied to the owner and the patrons that she was gay to get the job because it paid really, really well. And the tips were there. It's one of the biggest clubs in Springfield. And because of this, all kinds of people from my bar that I worked at to most of the bars downtown thought I was gay because I used to go there to see her. My bar closed at 1 o'clock. Hers closed at 3 o'clock. I'd end my night at the bar and go there until 3, and then we both go home. That's the story.
Good cover.
No, that's the story, fool. But hey, I will say this now, that works another way. And the reason I came up with this because I knew a guy that was straight that used to go in and out of the bars, gay bars, just to get girls to go sleep with him. And his reason is because there were a lot of straight women in these bars for whatever reason they were going. And he figured this out and started to pick them up. And he did pretty good from what I could see. Early 2000s to 2005 or so.
I was going into clubs, but I don't know if I can't remember around when I found out the gay bars were actually a hotspot for single women. Go ahead, Kat.
I like to go to the gay bar, because they will buy you lots of fucking shots. It don't matter. They buy shots for everybody all the damn time.
Yeah,
and it's lots of fun to be in there. Yeah, it is so much. I've never laughed so hard. The gay bar right by my grandma's house is the best, and every time I go in there, it's like a fucking comedy show. They're so funny.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
So much fun.
I learned so much difference just from going there and hanging out with her for a few hours every night. Just from what I thought, it was definitely very fun. They definitely will buy you a lot of drinks. And being straight and being in there, you got almost like celebrity status automatically. Because for some reason, they're drawn to you. Like, oh my God. And yes, they try to convert you. Yes, I've been hit on many times. So what? I'm secure in my sexuality. That stuff doesn't bother me. And I've told many of them, no, I'm straight. I've had one say, okay, sorry. And I've had one say, okay, honey. It just depends.
I'll make out with a good-looking lesbian. Don't get me.
Like this, Ty?
One of those, probably.
I knew it was Kat.
All right, real quick, let's do a number spin. I think I've been getting everybody right in the chat who's gotten the right answers anyway. On the panel, though, Ty fooled everybody. So Ty gets 3 points there. That's not. That's a nice cleanup there, Ty. All right. Ty's in the lead right now with 5 points. I'm second with 4 points. Kim has 2. Bean has 1, and Kat has 2. I'm including Kim since she's on the screen and usually in the stories anyway. So, all right, that's just the last spin for the Indoor Farmer Locals community for this week, and probably I'm going to try to at the end of the show get the number post for next week. I've been trying to do that on Thursdays. Also, I got to try and throw a raid in here. I'm supposed to do 5 unique raids each month now. That's my new parameter. I have to like a quota I have to meet. A raid is where I basically send everybody who's in my Rumble chat into someone else's chat. But they've had some kind of problem on the website on the computer, so it keeps erroring out. So I have a new idea of how to do it this week. Today. I think I'm going to try to do it on my phone. If I go to another stream and hit the share button, that gets me the link instead of going to the URL. So I should be able to get it that way. Anyway, not neither here nor there for you guys, but I'm going to try to get it to work. Anybody who's been watching throughout the week, they know I've been trying the last 2 or 3 days. Yesterday I stayed on for half an hour just trying different ways to get it to work. And anyway, number 4 is our last winner this week. Let's go find out who number 4 was.
Stop licking me.
Diane won 3 times this week. Twice the door prize and once now the number wheel. Let's go. Deserve it.
Good
Thanks,
job.
Tom.
Stop.
That's $15 she won. for being a I don't know if she's pro or not pro, but even a pro member is $5 a month, and she's already won triple that just from that alone, let alone game night. So if you guys
Hey,
don't
did I
think it's
tell?
worth it, what's up?
Did I tell you what I won? I got a tie dye.
Yeah, what? Where?
I
What
won the
was it?
tie dye
You
from
won
you.
this last week? Oh,
Yeah,
okay, I forgot. I put that stuff. I dropped that
I know. I
extra
was just
stuff as soon as I
reminding,
can.
and I'm still
Awesome.
excited about it.
Did,
I'm
did,
so
did,
excited.
is she gonna surprise you, or was there some kind of
I don't know. She told me she would send me something, but I don't care. However she wants to do it,
hmm.
I will love anything she does.
Yeah, she's got some good stuff. Go check out
Yeah, she does.
Dripping Rainbows Tie Dye. Where is Sheena? Somebody tag Sheena. If you guys could
To
tag a
get
few
enough of
friends in here, we got an hour left, and we've just scratched the surface. We're on story number was it 4 or 5? Let me check. I forget. My friend told everybody I don't know. Let's see, people. Okay, so here we go. Story number 4. Dun, dun, dun. I'm just kidding. Poor boy. Is he okay?
It's not my dog.
It's hers, I know. Okay, story
Oh.
number 4. My friend told everybody who I lost my virginity to within the first week of high school, but not the whole story. That sounds intriguing.
That would be Cat.
You're muted, Bean. Are you pretending to talk right now? What are you doing?
I was actually not making any noise.
I didn't think so. It
Yeah,
looked like that. It was like, yeah. So interesting. I mean, I don't know, guys. I still have mine, so I'm not sure which one of you guys this could be.
I'm a born again virgin. So
Right.
that wouldn't even matter.
I bought mine back, so I
I went back in time and took it back.
mean.
Okay, so when would this be?
Stop licking me.
Let me think here. The first week of high school. So that would be Bean.
My friend
Probably.
told everybody who I lost my virginity.
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide how old I was when I went to high school. How old are you? 13?
14.
11 or 12.
14. No, you're like 14, freshman.
I have a November birthday. I don't know if it
Yeah, I have an
you know how
October birthday, so
they can dip you on each side of the year. I don't know if that makes sense. Bean, you're being pretty quiet about this. Oh, okay. He's abstaining from this one. Okay.
He's waiting to tell the story.
Yeah, he's like, well, can we just get to the?
Nah, I have a guess, but I think if I guess and give my reason why, I'm gonna give up too much information to the other players, and I only have 1 point.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Okay.
Well, I'll help solve that. My official vote is you, Waylon.
Got anything with that? What's going? No side of fries
Just
with
seems
that?
like
Nothing, huh?
just seems like
deterred him.
something. Just seems like a story that would
You
would have.
voted me the last 3 stories. I feel like
No,
that's
I
just
did not.
happening anyway. That's
He's just playing
gonna
the odds
happen.
at this point. I got to get it right eventually.
He's he's mad because I'm the only one that caught him on that first one. Yeah, you're
I'm
still
not mad.
I've
You're
I
tried
don't even
it.
understand.
Or not mad, but you're still trying to make up for that first one, is what I'm saying.
No, honestly, this time, listen, the last time I was just making what I thought was an educated guess and I was wrong. This time I'm again doing the same thing. I could possibly be wrong, but the odds are in favor that it could possibly be you, though.
I mean,
but it just sounds like something that you would go through. I see your friend as being a person who would do this in that situation with you.
You're making
I don't know
different
why.
mannerisms this time. You're talking a little extra this time. There's something different about Ty this time. I feel like maybe this could be story number 3 in a row. Not in a row. It'd be only one in between.
No, I think it's you, my friend. No.
We've already had a Bean story. This could be Cat. I'm kind of leaning towards Cat on this one because this could be I wouldn't be as detrimental, I think, to a male, in my opinion.
Statistically speaking, you or Kat, neither of you have had one, but also the lady who operates this game for you would also think drastically what would come up best as a show and would probably put the host around third or fourth and let a few guests to go before them. I think it's you.
I do not think she's putting anything in any order specifically. She's numbering them, and I have no idea how she does it, but I think it's randomized. Otherwise, we wouldn't have had yours twice already if that was the case.
Yeah.
Evenly spread out.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wanted anyway. I want it to be completely random. That way, you have no idea.
I still think it's you. It just sounds like you.
I still didn't give the same fucks I still don't give now. So I mean.
Sure. I feel like all women, as you get older, you give less fucks. So there must have been a few more fucks at that point.
No.
Wait, more.
Nope.
Okay. Girl talk, Alice. Yeah, that's what I'm. My answer is Cat on this one. I just don't see Bean or Ty even coming close to being embarrassed by what? Tell them I did more. Tell them what else I did.
That's long before high school, buddy.
That was what I was saying. No. Tell the whole story. Yeah, tell all of it.
Nope.
Yeah, it's just that, like, I feel like with the topic of defamation, I feel like that would be more like a guy bragging about, like, hey, yeah, I slept with this girl. It's going around the school. Like, that's not like something they get mad about. I feel like a girl would be like, yo, why are you telling everybody that shit?
Right. Like, did you tell him it was only one? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I think
there's two involved there. Okay, so we both said Cat. Ty said me. Kim, you got to vote. Doggy, okay? Are you still muted? You might still be muted.
Yeah, Dog's okay.
Oh, there you go.
That every once in a while.
I just thought you were muted still. It felt it was quiet.
Yeah,
What's up?
I don't know why he does that. He'll wake up in the middle of the night, wake me up doing that shit too.
Oh, it's kind of nice that Kim took a break this week because she just kills it almost every time. She usually wins the game almost every time. It's crazy. So who do you think this one was?
I don't know. It's kind of hard because, like, I could see it happening to a guy like Kayla. A guy. I could see it happening to a dude.
Elisa May says Cat. Everyone's saying Cat. Cat looking pretty guilty.
I lost my virginity too.
Yeah, and it says virginity. Most guys would be like, I fucked this, or I had sex, or I don't know. Maybe that just seems like a flowery term.
Virginity to somebody, like a nasty girl or, whatever, somebody that's not respectable to lose your virginity to, then it could be a big deal. You know what I mean?
Being adjusted a little bit. Oh, she's right about that. Well, what's your
that's when every girl I've been with.
Also, I remember a conversation with you, Waylon, and you told me you lost your virginity, and it was in your teens that you lost it.
Well, that was at least two people here because you have the same story. Or no, your story was that they said you did, but you okay, yeah.
Not my virginity.
A lot of people lose their virginity in their teens. Maybe more than should, but I didn't want to say most people, but at least a couple of us on the screen.
What is teens?
Not I. Before.
What is teens? 13.
Yeah. What is that? Up to 17 is teens.
Well, no, you're still a teen at 19.
18.
Yeah.
I think
most people lose their virginity at 19.
It was Cat, so I'm going to stick with that.
Well,
okay.
Yeah.
It looks like everybody is saying Cat except for Ty. Let's say Kai. My son's.
I should get to collect all of those points for all of you fools that picked me.
Who did you pick again, Kat?
Bean.
Okay. Brenda,
if it's not you, oh wait, no, you won't be able to. It's all right. Never mind.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Brenda, what is who is the author of this story? I got to figure out how I should say that every time. Diane said 14. What does that mean? Oh, yeah. It was me. Yeah.
My skills of deduction.
I'm still friends with that guy, it was a weird situation, man, because she was a neighborhood gal. We were actually both there.
Oh shit!
We were both going to participate, and he chickened out.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
y'all was gonna
so I
tag
think
team her?
so. What happened is he got embarrassed, and I think he was trying to head off any issues he might have had for being accused of like being a puss, being a wuss. You know what I mean? Like chickening out. Again,
Yeah.
not that I'm some kind of hero for not chickening out, but
So
I
you
wasn't.
were
I
gonna lose your virginity in a threesome?
guess so.
Damn, Waylon.
Still haven't had one. Haven't had
You're
one
going
yet.
0 to 100.
Still, yeah. Well, evidently,
And I'm like, can we
I,
focus on that part?
I peaked quick. I peaked quick. It's all downhill from here.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was right before high school, and I wasn't even in any classes with him, and I'm getting asked by these people because when I went to high school, there were these two other junior highs that merged, and so you sort of there was this weirdness because you had a bunch of people you've been going to school with, and a whole bunch of people you never went to school with. It was like two schools coming together, and it was kind of weird because there were people that used to have beefs and stuff, separate opposite schools, and then they're all in school, and I'm getting asked by these people I don't even know, and girls who were interested in me early on, but then find this out, not necessarily about who it was per se, but yeah, she didn't have a great reputation. We'll say that, obviously. And yes, I did use a condom. Thank you all.
Lying. You're lying.
I did. I don't like condoms, I'll tell you that. But
I don't know one virgin that's ever used a condom.
seriously,
Not one that I've ever heard of.
Oh, no shit. I don't know any virgins that have used a condom either.
Damn it, Bean. Too slick for your own good, buddy. Is that your powers of deduction over there?
Okay, so Ty got 2. Go ahead, Bean. I'm gonna do the points. Let's see.
Never mind.
I get 2 because I fooled 2 of you.
See, I should have got a point for every one of you fucks that voted for me.
I pushed everybody too, except Ty because he voted so quick. But I was like, it has to be a woman. Like nobody would. Well, fuck, I cared. Yeah, I mean, there were a couple ladies that I was interested in that I was like, oh, that's ruined.
I just knew, man.
I really was the same asshole back then as I am now.
I mean,
even the way it was worded, I knew it was you that wrote it. I can't really say why. It's just something in the way.
Gut instinct.
Yeah.
Okay. So right now we're sitting at, I have 6, Ty has 7, Kat has 2, Bean has 1, and Kim has 2. All right.
What's the score mean?
Just for fun, just us on screen.
Okay.
Who wins?
Great.
I mean,
curious.
It obviously it definitely could turn into something. Obviously, it'd be fun one day to be make it a little something. But right now we're just having fun. I mean, the door prize is still. You guys are on the wheel for the door prize for coming up on screen. Anybody that participates will get on that. Even throughout the week, if somebody comes up to hang out with me while I'm doing my show, I put them on the door prize, and that is potentially worth some good valued prizes and stuff like that for anybody, even if you're not a member of my.
You could give the winner of each round, as long as, of course, it ain't you, another spot on the wheel.
That's what I've been doing.
Prize.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
That's what I've been doing. So I got this is our door prize so far. Not a ton of correct answers because it's been a pretty good show, but usually sometimes it varies, I guess. But all right, here we go. The next story number 5. Let's go. Oh, I'm sorry, Bean. Well, I already put it up there. Bean's probably still listening. When a friend of mine was killed 3 years ago, I raised money for the family, and people still say I scammed it to make money off of it. Nobody even wants to see proof. Ooh, there's a story in this. I gotta decide how I want to explain it to you guys once we get to that point.
Hmm.
Friend of mine was killed. Killed, not suicide, not died, but killed.
You do realize I've been your follower for over 3 years, right?
Talk to me?
Yeah.
What happened 3 years ago?
Oh.
You see, that's hard because I know that both of y'all raise money for different things too.
I've raised money multiple times. This was definitely me. It was probably me, and it was probably Bean, and this could be Cat and Ty too. Bean's still not talking to us. Who are you talking to? Over there, kicking Nikki or what?
I didn't know it was muted.
My vote's you for the 4th time.
Son of a.
I'm gonna go with you on that time. I'm gonna say Waylon.
Okay, we already got 2. We got Cat and Bean. Hey, Sheena's in the house. Hello.
There she is.
We got nobody on the Rumble voting yet. I gotta check periodically because the other day I lost comments on the Rumble and I had to go over to the actual live stream to make sure.
Yeah, I've been refreshing both of them, and then I have to go through Rumble commercials again.
Why don't you throw a bottle away, Bean? What, Kim? I'm sorry, I still didn't hear you.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what Ty does.
What do you mean?
Well, like, do you have your own group or your own show or
Cannabis Connoisseurs?
Oh.
I used to a lot. You heard me say earlier I fell back a lot, but yeah, I do. Cannabis Connoisseur, or just my Ty Pond page is my biggest page.
We did miss that.
But basically,
damn, go ahead.
It was just growing. I have grow stuff and grow advice and instructions and whatever else you may need to deal with the cannabis plant.
Gotcha.
Connoisseur.
Well, I didn't know if that was your group or.
Yeah, one of them.
Or what? I think it's one of the two of you guys. I don't know if it's
either Ty or Bean. Yeah, you're right. It's got to be either Ty or Bean.
It was definitely Ty.
That must mean it was
definitely No, that wasn't my guess. That was just it.
This I think it had to be Bean. I'm not sure, but I think I would know the story in that case. I don't know that we were all that close 3 years ago. Wasn't it 3 years that when we did Mason City? Or was it 2 years ago? It had to be like 3 years by now.
3 years ago, yeah. 3 years ago it was.
Alice says Bean. Okay.
That's what that event was for. To raise money for that.
So Mason it's both City. Of you.
Mason City, somebody died. It's time to do some comedy.
You don't remember that? Everybody was talking about it.
Right. No, I don't. But I can say that I've never raised money for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized.
So I don't remember what it was, but I remember raising money. And I know I got my 3-year anniversary follower star thingy for you this year. So I'm just going with statistics.
Jimmy Mead, but nobody died.
Well, I remember that actually. I mean, I was part of it, but yeah.
I haven't heard from Jimmy in a long time.
Yeah.
He messaged me a month and a half, 2 months ago, saying he deleted all of his Facebook and stuff. He's like, I just don't see anything. Like, he's like, too much drama in the community, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah.
Old Jimmy's not in the best of health either, so.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, does anybody have a final answer on this one? Ty, you said me already.
I'm
gonna have to go with Bean. Bean said Cat. Cat, did you say?
I said you.
Okay. Kim?
Wait, hold on. Can I change my answer? Actually,
Son of a bitch. If everyone else on screen says it's okay, then yes.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I actually, the whole time I was thinking Ty. I don't know why I said cat.
I thought that was pretty weird, honestly. I was like, well, then it had to be Bean. Why did he pick cat?
Yeah.
All right. Who else in the comments? Make sure you get your answers in, guys. If you're just coming in and you need to know who people are, ask in the comments. Don't be shy. Kayla says
Ted?
Bean. Margaret says cat. Alice says Bean.
Only 2 people said me down there. Yeah.
You got Tedibles in the house? I don't see him.
Everybody's saying Bean.
He just says he's watching on Facebook.
Yeah, I don't see that.
See, I don't think my Facebook chat is rolling like as a live chat.
It's behind, but I'm still able to read the comments mostly. So.
Yeah, but I don't think mine's like giving me all of it.
Swipe right and swipe left.
It's on the computer.
I'll try it.
I don't know how that works.
Refresh.
Oh yeah. Go to the page. Do what I said earlier, and
I did. That's how it's on there through.
Huh.
Yeah.
There, he just commented now too.
Interesting.
Yeah, I see it. I just keep hitting refresh.
You got your phone nearby?
So Ted, read that story there in the middle.
Oh, that's your camera. Gotcha.
And tell us which one of us you think it is.
I've got all 3 screens up.
Do you have it on newest? Switch it to newest on the chat because of the.
It's on live chat.
Oh, okay, then yeah,
Hey,
that should be okay. Whoa, what's that porn on the other one? Oh no, don't show us that. You got 3 different screens and the phone. Woo. Okay.
She's studioed out.
I think we've all guessed. Kim, I forgot who you said. If you guessed already.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Bean.
Brian Ames.
Ty or Bean.
Ty or Bean.
Ty.
You don't think it was me? You haven't known me that long. You know me since I got into Grow Fam. When I got into Grow Fam, and I had already been doing this like a year. I had already been ousted by another group by that time.
Yeah,
not ousted, but like.
When did you start game night?
Game night. You mean this game night on Sundays at 1:00 Central Time?
Yes.
It's I think 120 something episodes, so we're over 2 years. Almost 2.5, almost. Probably over 2.5. You weren't there in the beginning for a good few episodes. Like I don't know how many.
I was there at the beginning with game night.
The very beginning?
It started, yes.
When I was drawing it on a dry erase board?
Yes. I was playing it.
Actually, before that, I played with real game boards where I had my phone dangling from the ceiling to point at the game board so that you could see my hands moving around and moving the pieces. Okay, so you said who?
I don't know. It's between Ty and.
Flip a coin. We're waiting on you. Flip a bald guy. Pick a bald guy, any bald guy. One's got more hair than the other. You choose who.
One has stubble, the other
muted,
has.
Bean. Bean, that was a good one, but you're muted. I could see he chuckled pretty good on that one. Like, oh, man.
Heads.
Heads or heads.
I love his laugh.
Yes. That was good even the second time down. The leftovers were even good. All right. I still don't know if you said anything yet, Kim. We're waiting on your coin flip.
I don't know. It's either Bean or Ty.
You said that 3 times now. Can I flip a coin for you? I don't have a coin nearby, but I could roll a dice for you. How about that?
Waylon?
Yes.
I've got something for you.
Is it an answer? Because we'd like to get to the next story here. I'll roll it for you, I promise. If you really aren't sure. If you really aren't sure, I could do this.
I don't know. I'm just going to go with Bean.
Okay. Bean. All right, Brenda. Everybody's guesses are in. Hey, Ted. What's up, brother?
Dun, 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 dun.
Ted, real quick, I got to tell Ted something. Ted, You do not. We found out. I did not know this, but you do not have to You do not have to have Rumble or use Rumble to get on Rumble Studios with us. Ty is an example of that. Although he did try to get a Rumble account, but you did too.
Just download Rumble Studio.
You just download Rumble
instead of
Studio.
Rumble.
You don't have to log into anything. You just get the link from us. So, not saying you need to come up right this minute, brother, but we'd like to have you. We'd like to see you back up here again sometime soon. Yeah, just so you know, you don't have to download anything other than the Rumble Studios, and you don't have to log into anything.
This was Cat.
It's Cat. What? I thought for sure it was Bean.
Fooled everybody on the panel.
Yeah.
Dang.
Brenda, I'm not sure what that meant. Sure don't. Did you think you did? Oh, she deleted it. Kat, what's up? How was this? How'd this story unfold?
It's 3 years later. It's still a big deal on YouTube. My buddy Bupak was murdered up in Pontiac, Michigan. He was another one of the Pred hunters, and he wasn't on a catch, but it was kind of related to one. But I raised a bunch of money, and I ended up flying to Michigan and getting to go to the funeral and stuff. And I have, for anybody who donated to me, I had told them I'll show you where I spend this money. I'll show you where every dime of it is spent. And they had a GoFundMe set up that his family had control of, but his wife and 2 kids needed money right then. And they didn't know how long it would be till they cashed the GoFundMe out or whatever. So the first Cash App I sent her was $600, and the second one I sent her was $800. And I told anybody who donated, if you want to see the 2 donations to her, I'll show them to you. But once I raised the money that I wanted to raise for that, then I asked my people if y'all want to help me get up there. I had a guy at the bar donate some money to me to be able to fly up to go to the funeral. And of course, I had already spent $1,000 of my money. And like it was a lot, but my name's still being dragged through the mud all over YouTube over that.
I feel like this might be the story that the reason that you said I'm in, like almost right away when I was in the people in the boxes chat saying what this week's topic was going to be and everything. You were like one of the first people. You were like, I'm in, or something to that effect. I forget exactly how you said it, but
oh yeah, I'm still being dragged all over YouTube, and they all still talk shit. And I mean, everybody that's talking shit about me, not a single one of them donated a fucking dime. So I mean, I don't have to prove shit to any of them. So I mean, anybody who donated, if they want to see where the money went, I'll still gladly show them to this day. Everybody else can all kiss my ass. I don't have to prove anything to anybody.
Sometimes people will just take a perception of you and run with it. That's what I learned from my friend Dr. Heath. Shouts out to @TherapyBites on X and on Facebook. He's a clinical therapist, and like he says, no one can hate you. Nobody can hate you. No one. All they can hate is the caricature of you that they created in their mind. However close that is to you, that's another story. But for the most part, you cannot really fully know someone to that extent to be able to hate who they are. You only hate what you think of them as, like what they are in your mind. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's a
and I mean
dude.
I mean, I don't have to prove anything to anybody because I know that I'm a good person, because you know what? Jesus isn't going to ask y'all about me. Jesus is going to ask me about what I've done and what I did.
Right.
And so, no, I'm not a bad person. And and really still don't give a fuck. You want to portray me for that? You can go scream it from the mountaintop. I don't care. I do not give 2 flying monkeys balls.
Have you had to deal with anything on has it ever had to escalate?
Oh, I've been doxxed. I've been harassed. I've been doxxed. I've been threatened. I've been dragged through. I've been dragged through the middle of a bunch of bullshit. It has a lot to do with the shit that went down in Massachusetts.
Well, that's the crazy thing about the internet is it just is when we were kids,
Twist the story how they see fit.
before everything you did was on the internet, it was so different because now not only is everything you're doing on the internet, but everything you did, like you can go back to this record from like, it's not always that accurate or whatever. You can't always find everything, but you can now see some stuff like 20 years from now. We'll be able to see this conversation, and it's just like things that people. But to your point, there's proof, and if somebody really wants it, nobody really wants the proof though. They just want to hate.
But yeah, they just want to run their heads, and I mean, I do not. There's nothing that anybody could say on the internet that would affect me in any way in my life. It's if you want to show up, I mean, we can deal with things if you want to show up at my house, It's kind of crazy, but it does happen. And I've watched it happen in this crazy ass prison community. It's pretty wild. The internet is super wild.
I would just love for somebody to show up at my house.
Right. That's what I said.
I got a Desert Eagle.
But I mean,
and I promise you that all I got to do
do you
is
feed
put
it?
a little part of you somewhere.
Cactuses.
You can shoot a Desert Eagle. That thing will throw you across the room.
Oh,
isn't that the state bird where you live, Kim?
No, that would be a roadrunner.
That's a fucking sledgehammer.
Yeah.
A roadrunner.
I don't play games. Like, I'm not going to put a little bullet in you. You come at me, I promise you, I'm the last person you want to fuck with.
Same here.
Oh, yeah. Is it all polished up?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
It's gold.
Nope. Mine's got fingerprints and smudges all over it.
You should see whenever I take it out and fire it.
All kind of powder.
I'd imagine it'd throw your ass back.
It's a nice little gun.
Yeah.
Kim Axelin, Tomb Raider. double like.
Hey, they don't
gold or
they didn't give me the nickname White Hulk for nothing.
White Hulk. Yes, Hulk smash. Let's go. All right, let's do one. We got time for maybe one more, or maybe possibly two, but it depends on the crew on the screen. So if you want to see people hang out a little bit longer, we got almost 40 in the house, or went by the 35. Hit the like button, hit the hashtag PITB, hashtag fifth, hashtag whatever you want. Let's see the chat light up and tell us what you like about the show. Here we go. Story number 6. A few people at a job didn't like me, so they tried to get me fired by spreading rumors that I was on drugs. I mean, I was on drugs, but they didn't need to tell people about that shit. Oh, that reminds me of another story I meant to put in the mix. That's okay. A few people at my job didn't like me. Well, that's most of my jobs.
I'm gonna say Ty.
People don't like me at my job now, and I'm my own boss. Fuck. There's a joke in there somewhere. Being's like, I used to wonder why the hell it was people didn't like me at my jobs, until I started working for myself. And I was like, dang, I wanted to fire myself right away.
Hold on though, because Bean is skinny, so people could make accusations about Bean because he is a skinny little fuck. I mean, he's in Florida where it's like 90 degrees and he's out there in a fucking robe with a hood on.
Always out back smoking.
And
he's probably.
I do like drugs.
Well, you ever seen him? You ever seen him after work?
Back porch talking to himself all the time.
Have you ever seen it? That's true. Have you ever seen him just covered in like soot and looking like he just climbed out of a chimney at work?
Yeah, on his car rides home.
Yeah, well, that looks like a druggie to me. Shit. Just looked like he climbed, just doing some dumpster diving. Stole somebody's car. I could see this being Bean because, and I hate to say, man, we've said it before. Don't play the numbers, but I don't know. Ty's already had a couple. Cat's had, how many? Okay, we're at story number 6. We've had 5 stories before this. I had 1. Ty had 2. Cat had at least 1. Who was the other one? Was that Bean? Bean had 1? Yeah, Bean had 1 about the faking someone's death, right?
Yeah.
So that was it. So Beans only had one, Cats only had one.
Okay, so
What did you do for work your whole life?
who, me?
No, Ty.
Oh.
Give us a
both of you. Okay.
What was the question?
What did you do for work your whole life?
Do we have another extra couple hours for you to tell me all your jobs I've had?
I thought that was kind of broad too. I was going to go into. I thought he was talking to me.
In like a career, like some people stay in the same career path. Like,
The longest job I've ever had was bouncing. I did that for almost 9 years.
Oh, you did say that earlier too.
I've been an engineer for 24 years.
Bullshit.
No, that's not true either. I worked at Luca Pizza for 11 years. So
I thought you were talking to her, Ty. I said bullshit. I said bullshit, and he said that's not true either. I was like, okay, we're both ganging up on her. Let's go. No way, you're a liar. I want to see some information. See the paperwork somewhere. Damn.
Let's see here. We read it again.
On drugs. I'm going Bean. That's final answer.
Yeah, I go Bean. Final answer.
Fuck you guys.
I'm too fat to be on drugs. What are you
only in the church bathroom. Let's meet me. All right. Or at the gay club. Actually, just a little side note about the gay club. It was the only club I ever went to that had a cage you could get up inside and dance. Anyway, go ahead.
I gotta go with you again, Waylon.
Hit it. I think it's like all six now. You good?
No.
One of them's eventually going to be right.
Hey,
if I get one person, stay consistent every time. I'm gonna get
all the way through.
He's like, how many I got? Well, that's a 50-50 chance.
No, who else did I guess? The last one I guessed somebody else. Who was it?
I don't know. You can tell me. I don't think it was anyone but me.
What was the last story? I don't remember. What was it about?
It was me about Bupak dying. And I fooled all of y'all.
Yeah.
You guessed Waylon too.
Damn. All right, I still say Waylon. I'm sticking with it.
Ain't nothing if you ain't consistent.
I think Ty.
Huh?
I think it's Ty.
Oh.
I'm gonna die over here today. Jeez. All right. I said Bean. Ty or Bean says Ty.
I think it was you, Waylon.
I said Bean.
Okay. Ty.
You.
Man. Okay. I see. There's no guesses in the Rumble. See if there's any guesses before we ask for the answer.
Let me refresh one more time. I can see the chat though when I refresh.
Ted said Ty for sure. Elisa says Waylon.
Diane says Bean.
I'm looking for the last Brenda's.
What's up, Joe Kelly?
Brenda, thank you for that. Go on the Facebook side too. Okay, so this is Kat, and then
Diana says Bean.
I don't even play sports.
Sports ball.
Man. Okay, well, I feel like maybe some of you were smoking with us the whole show. They forgot to put answers down, but this is Bean. This one was Bean.
They dango.
Nice.
Okay, let's hear about it. A few people didn't like you, huh? They called you a druggie.
It's the same old fucking story about like you don't want to become a manager because all your friends become your enemy.
Yeah.
So like right when I became manager at this, I started as a punch mechanic at a construction company and worked my way up. Right when I got a manager position, everybody started spreading rumors, like trying to get me fired, like trying to pull dirt out on me. But I don't
Like
ever do no
Justin
drugs other
Long, like
than wait.
Justin Long in Waiting, huh? You ever seen that movie, Waiting?
Yeah.
Batwing. Pig in a
But yeah,
blanket. Oh.
age-old story. Right when you become manager, everybody hates you. Starts spreading
Yeah.
rumors.
So what was
Yep.
the drug they were saying? Like what was the situation? How they say it? He's been shooting up in the bathroom. We saw him.
I don't know. They didn't tell me what drugs they were talking about, but I mean, in my area, it was meth or heroin was like the big thing. So it's probably one of those that they were trying to say I was on. But
Right.
trust me, my boss said I was doing some hard drugs, and he got word from everybody that I was doing some hard drugs, and I needed to take a drug test. I was like, "Well, you're
That
going to
was
get my drug test." So
that was back when Bean kept trying to die on us, and he looked like a junkie because he had track marks all up and down his arms from being in the hospital repeatedly.
Yeah, that could be an easy, like, oh look, but of course he wasn't at work mostly then. So,
that
hey,
was
Bean,
they tried to spread all kinds of rumors. That was just the one that like they eventually tried to fire me for, but my drug test came back with just pot in it. So,
just pot. Was the pot illegal?
well, yeah, but I told them when I got the job I smoked weed. So like,
Oh. And
yeah,
they didn't that place didn't mind. What was it? What kind of job was it?
no, my buddy owned the company.
Oh, I see.
He was he owned the company, but he was like disconnected from it. So the people that ran the company were just employees. They weren't like my people. Like I didn't know them very well.
He didn't have like a CEO running it for him.
Yeah.
Okay. I had another question in there. So they didn't care about the weed, or cannabis, I should say. So
You find me a construction worker that doesn't smoke weed.
that's what I was going to ask. What was the job though? Was it painting?
No, so the company built retirement communities, like
Okay.
the
And you're not
gated
a
off
drinker, are you?
communities. No,
So they probably took that as a win. They're like, "What? You're not a like as most construction guys and like painters are like driving around drunk throughout the day. That's the stereotype, right? That's the you know.
yeah,
It's,
most are drunks. Yeah, I've
uh,
never been a heavy drinker.
see if there was
Until I quit smoking weed for a while, turned into the heavy drinker.
Isn't it funny how that happens? Is there any other votes or choices, or I guess votes for Bean this last time? Let me see.
I did.
You did? Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about us
I
on
did.
screen. Jeez. Okay. Bean, I voted for Bean. Ty voted for me, so Bean gets another point. Who did you vote for, Kim? You voted for me again? Sorry, Kim. Okay, and then there were some Facebookers, I think, that said Bean Diane, and maybe possibly one more.
Francis, that's all of you.
There's Joe Kelly.
Yeah.
I don't think there was another Bean answer. Okay, cool.
Is that spam or can you read that? You can read that
What?
in the Facebook chat.
Oh, it says, "Hey yo, hey, sup, night, face,
Free dream
free,
peace.
dream piece, yeah, Miss
Lady K.
Miss Lady Kayla, talking to Kayla. That's Dominic.
Okay, I see it now.
He speaks in hieroglyphics.
Yeah, I didn't know how to sound that out.
All right, hey, Bean, can you do me a favor and get yourself to the other side? There you go. All right, guys, we got time for one more. There's two more stories. You all want to stay for one more?
Yeah.
Because we're at the 2 hours now, so we can stay on one more. I just need to grab it. Last week's number 7 was this panelist had lunch with the sheriff. Bean.
Yeah.
What the hell happened?
Yeah.
It won't let me edit it. I might have to refresh. I'll be right back.
That dude's a gangster. I don't care. He drives a Cadillac Escalade with limousine tinted windows with 28-inch rims on it. That dude is a gangster.
Okay, this is going to be number 7. I just got to grab it from the list. A few people at my job. Okay, that was the last one.
And that's all that matters, Joe.
Paste. Okay. I do want to say while we got 40 people in the house, guys. This weekend we have a new game starting for game night. I gotta put this out because there is a contest going on. It's pinned at the top of my profile, Waylon Maccabee on Facebook. The rules and stuff. It is a game that requires people to send in pictures of their Christmas decorations. And if you read through it, I'm giving away 150 bones, a little Christmas bonus, a little Christmas care package, just to be generous and maybe get a few more people, free members, to come join us on Locals. Is the only thing you got to do. So go check it out. I'm gonna need. There's a few people that already sent me them, and I'm gonna use those for our game this coming Sunday. But then I'm gonna need some more to keep happening throughout the month, and then at the end of the month we're gonna spend. And it's not. I call it a contest. That I can still fully hear you when you do that, by the way. There you go. He's like, I didn't know that's what you were going to do is mute. Okay. Well, I forgot where I was saying that. But yeah, go check it out. Anybody that wants to do it, it's not a contest like we're going to find who has the best picture of decorations. It's more or less going to be a wheel that everybody who participates gets in on. There's no like way to win from your picture, but I do hope that it's a bunch of people out there that love to show it off and take pictures, and they are proud of their decorations. Get in on it this coming Sunday. All right, story number 7, our last story of the night. I met a woman in a bar and we made plans to hang out and stuff. Then I found out she was telling the people there that I was trying to hook up with everyone in the bar.
Cat.
That's I was just gonna say. I was saying that as soon as I met a woman in a bar, I thought cat. See, this is where we need to put like I met a person in a bar. I'm gonna have to comment because there's no comments here in the studio for me, so I need to see if it's working. Cheers.
This is definitely you.
It was me.
That's my pick. I'm sticking with it. I ain't never gonna say Waylon again tonight if I get it wrong.
That was it. That was you've said it every story. So
7 times.
Actually, there might have been a story that you didn't, but I don't remember one.
I don't remember either.
So I'm gonna say Ty was all of his time in the bar.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think Bean's a guy that goes in the bar a lot either. So that's a good choice, Kat. Thanks. I'm gonna go with Kat on this one. I mean, I'm not picking Kat. I'm saying Ty is my choice.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta clarify here. Clarify.
Lisa said it's me.
Margaret says me. Elisa says me. Oh no, she said me and then Ty. Can't change your answer.
I don't know. Do you hang out at bars very often?
Me?
Yeah.
All the time.
Do you drink?
I'm drinking
all the time.
Actually, what I do is
have you ever been a barfly? Like when you were younger?
Oh, yeah. Bro, I was in the military. It was a prerequisite to be an alcoholic. They teach you how to be an alcoholic in the military.
This is very true. I know somebody doing that right now.
They teach you, and then they perpetuate it by getting you together with the higher commands at the bar afterwards, having a good old time, and then a bunch of them are like cops in their civilian life, and then they get hammered from all these old veterans who are in the VFW, like buying us pictures and stuff, and then they look at everyone and say, "Well, we'll see you tomorrow," as everyone swerves out of the parking lot. Just such a safe way to be. And then they kick you out if you use the Mary Jane. So I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter.
Not at all.
Hey, but I've been vindicated for years since the VA has been using cannabis for PTSD. So hey, now full circle. There you go.
Yep.
Do they prescribe it?
No,
they do
but
now.
I don't know. Well, maybe in some places, but I know for sure in multiple places they still do testing and like more research, and which means they're letting people use it in order to see its effect.
My dad got some pills prescribed to him from the VA in St. Louis.
And my buddy here gets he goes through the VA, and he's got real bad back problems, and he told them, he's like, I'm not taking your pain pills, and I'm going to piss dirty for weed every time, but I need something done.
Well, I've told them for many years that I use cannabis. Maybe that's why they don't offer it, but yeah,
I think it's a relatively new thing though.
Right, and since with PTSD they send me to it's been years now, but every so often they send me to a therapist it's in the VA, and they like ask you all the questions, you feel like harming yourself and blah, 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 blah. And it's like it's just every so often they make you have this little, and usually I tell them, I use cannabis and this is what's going on. So that's been years since I had one of those, but
yeah.
Elisa May, oh yeah, this guy at the nursing home gets pills too. He's been getting them for a long time. Well, I know they've been giving them out for a long time. I saw a documentary years ago where people were being given not just military, but people were from the government were being given joints by mail for testing for a long time.
The very first medical weed was given to 17 people, and out of those 17 people, 8 of them still get it, and they get canisters. There's 500 joints in a big canister.
Yeah, I saw a whole video on it, and it was like probably from the 90s. It wasn't recent.
But the first people that got it though was from the 70s, and they were still that video. I seen the same one. If I'm pretty sure what you're talking about, they made it in the 90s, but a few of the people that they had on it were some of those original people, like the lady I'm talking about from the 70s.
The government was growing it. Isn't that kind of the story in Pineapple Express? Wasn't that like like a big government facility underground, and they found and
when I had my hysterectomy, they gave me weed pills at the hospital because they ended up keeping me overnight.
Wow!
And they gave me weed pills because I had a med card.
Nice.
That's cool.
I should look into that. I should talk to mine because I do need to get a hold of the I get migraine medication, and I've had migraines like 4 times this week, and I'm almost out. I think I have like 2 left. And those things, sumatriptan is what it's called. Anyway, so that's off topic. So what do you guys think in the comments? We got a Ty, a Waylon. We got on Facebook, we got a Ted says Waylon. Joe says Waylon. Kyle says Ty. Got a few guesses here. Elisa says Waylon. Oh, no, then she says Ty, though. You got to... Oh, she clarified down here. Okay.
1978 was the first year, by the way. I just looked it up. That they started doing it. It was called the Compassionate IND program.
The video was probably from like 20 years later, though, from the one I saw anyway.
It was. I've seen the video. It was from the 90s.
My guess, anyway. Maybe the 80s. I don't know. All right. So, Elisa, I'm not sure what your pick was. I don't see I thought you clarified. Diane says Ty. What do you guys think? Anybody on screen have a final answer? I'm pretty sure I said Ty. Kat said Ty. Bean said Ty. Ty's had 2 stories already too. He's got everything. Everyone's stacked up already. What do you think, Ty? You went with me already. That's right. Kim, who'd you say?
Holy Ty.
Damn.
This is probably Kat. Kat's over there looking sly. We've already guessed, so it's over now. So
You did
All
say
right.
she likes to pick up hot women. So.
Yeah. I'm thinking like met a woman at a bar. That just means like friends hanging out and stuff. It says. And then she was telling people I was trying to hook up with everyone at the bar. Yeah, that was a friend of hers, drunk, and telling other people. This is Kat's story. I fucked up. I said Ty, didn't I? Got me with that one, Kat. Good job, Kat. On the last story gets
Damn, I think you're right. Now
yeah.
that I read it again.
I met a woman at the bar was the assumption we made right away. Like, we joked at first thinking it was Kat. We joked. Brenda might have stepped away from the keyboard. I might not have said it all the way. Did I say whose
No.
story is this, Brenda? All of our guesses are
I don't
in.
think she would have said a woman. I don't think
Like everyone's saying Ty. Look at her smile.
Yeah.
She's already like she's still trying not to let it go, but she did say yes. Okay, there it goes. She said this is Kat. Damn, I figured it out too late. But I still want to give myself a pat on the back for kind of figuring it out.
She took a big chunk of the story off of there.
Well, yeah,
So,
she's good at like consolidating
Yeah.
down. You know,
we're at the club, and then somebody left the club and was telling somebody else that I was trying to sleep with everybody in there, and word got back around. And now somebody else is not allowed at the club.
I'll smack
But I
a hoe.
am still.
I'll smack a hoe.
Because you started sleeping with them.
No,
Yeah,
I don't need to sleep with anybody.
Why do
I
you
don't
think?
need to
Yeah,
sleep
that's
with
why you're
anybody.
allowed back in because that's why she's kicked out.
You're
Because
not
you
gonna
said
let the
no.
brood in, you know what I mean?
But
No.
while this bitch is out running her head, she's all messaging me. We're like planning a game night and stuff, and like she's pulling the straight bitch card.
Damn, Kat, I don't think anybody voted for you
That
on
was a good.
this.
That was a good
I don't
one.
know. I think everybody but one voted for me.
You're the
I
one that
didn't
did.
even catch that. Once you said that, I read it again, and I'm like, "Fuck, that is what it says."
I could see it on her face. I could see it on your face after we all guessed, and I'm like,
I had that was a good poker face until y'all fucking said it.
That smile.
Right
one.
away, right when the story was told, I completely canceled Cat out of my mind.
Yeah, you and I both said Kat as a joke. It
Yeah,
was like, yeah, sure, it is Kat.
And then I deflected and said Ty because of all of his time at the bar. See, y'all
I
fall
did.
for the deflection.
I jumped right on it too. I was like, well, yeah,
You
Ty
did.
probably went to the bar a lot. I don't really know you enough, Kat, to really know. You probably have you. When's the last time you've been to the bar for just to drink, not like a
Tuesday.
restaurant? Son of a
well, I
Tuesday.
thought it had to be.
I only go Tuesday, Wednesday, and every now and then on a Friday. And I don't go to bars. I go to clubhouses.
The only reason I picked Ty is because I thought it was either one of you two, and I knew you wouldn't have put a gender topic.
Right. Well, that's. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure she changes that a lot of times for people anyway. I do. Yeah, she says I do change them a little. Try to fool you. Yeah, she's having fun too from the story keeper angle, which is a different
I
kind of
loved
thing.
hearing about it the other day.
What do you mean? Which was she talking about?
Whenever she was talking about how fun it was doing that side of it. I bet it is.
Was
because
that in
you
the
know
chat?
she knows all of us. Huh?
Oh, when she was on screen.
Was she on screen talking? I don't remember, but we were talking about it.
I do remember her
And she
saying
said
something
she was
about it.
having a blast doing it because she knows all of us, and then she knows, and to watch everybody and how they try to strategize on who it would be, and you know, I'm sure it is fun on that side of it.
It's a little bit like the fun I have running game night. It's not always fun because I'm doing a lot, but
Yeah.
it's same with her. You know, it's like it's not always fun, but it is fun from like a certain perspective, watching it play out and seeing, you know, how it goes. I'm just gonna read the very last story. There was a rumor in my town that I had found a dope needle and stabbed a kid with it. Whose story was that? We're not. We're not. The game's over. We're gonna spin this wheel soon. But I just thought I'd read the last one that I had.
It was my story.
Nice. Damn, a dope. So what's a dope needle? Like a heroin needle, or?
Yeah, like a drug needle. Like
Okay.
they said, this one kid went to his mom and told her that I found this drug needle and stabbed him with it. So he also went and told his friends. So this other kid came out and said I also stabbed him with it. So like, yeah, it was like this whole thing in my town. Like I was the
fucking terrible child.
There's the needle kid. Call him the needle kid.
Fucking junkie kid over here, fucking stabbing people with his dope needles.
I'm diabetic, okay? You know, it's not dope. Hey guys, in the comments, if you want to be on the door prize wheel, hit that hashtag, hit whatever you want, hashtag PITB, hashtag whatever, hashtag defecation, hashtag fifth.
Defecation.
That was just the joke with the title. So next week, what do you guys think? December, we're hot into December. Any topic thoughts? Hit the hashtag PITB, hashtag fifth, hashtag whatever you want, and I'll put you on this wheel. Let's go.
No.
Is that you, Kat, on YouTube?
Yeah.
You snow.
Snow in general, yellow, blue, whatever snow you're. We've talked about cold. I mean, we talked about like weather, but we didn't do that during the show. We could talk about, and we didn't do that with the game. So we've talked about how we've got like 150 topics that we've already talked about that we didn't play the game with. So we could definitely do a holidays episode. That was one of our biggest episodes. We had 100 people watching that one. I remember we had 10 people on the screen for that episode. It was a long time ago, but it was a good one. That one we could play the story with for sure. Holiday stories, man, like the leg lamp, the fucking Santa Claus kicking you down the slide story. Like, come on, we got some good. That could be good. Could wait till closer to Christmas. I don't know if Christmas falls on near a Thursday, but probably close.
Christmas is a Wednesday.
It's on Thursday, huh? Christmas
is
Wednesday.
It is.
Christmas
is on Thursday.
Yep. Oh, wow.
I'm staying home for Christmas, so I'm not going to Texas. So.
Well, I will probably do. If anything, it'll just be a hangout sesh like we did the last time. If anybody's free.
I won't be. I'll be out of state.
All good, man. Margaret on the YouTube.
Unless the weather's good, I'll be on my motorcycle. Hopefully, I get my motorcycle tire fixed tomorrow.
Sorry, no one answered this guy. We got Mr. Pat in the audience here. Pat says, "What kind of channel is it?" What'd you say again, Pat? What the fuck is this? No, it's WTIF. It's WTIF, Pat. Pat, we're running close to the end of the show here, so you're just kind of coming in. It's like coming in when everything's over, everyone's putting their clothes back on and stuff. You're just kind of popping in at the end here. It's tough. But we're finishing up the show. It's called People in the Boxes. Check it out. Go check it out from the beginning if you would, and let us know what you think. Critique us, whatever you want to do. All right, well, who else we got on Facebook? I did Diane. Yeah, talk to Shizz. Go ahead and defame us. Kayla, we got on the Facebook.
Or fornicate, as fucking being understood.
Yeah. Margaret, Kyle. Who else? We got Jack. Hashtag Lint Nugget. Okay. Take it, Jack.
Nugget?
Yeah, and it wasn't a true hashtag. He's hashtag space, hashtag Lint, hashtag space Nugget. Betty.
What's
Who else we got? Ted. Well, I was just trying to figure out what we think we should do. Got any ideas? Pat, I'll put you on here, man.
What about something for us Grinch-related people?
What related? I'm sorry?
Because I'm kind of a Scrooge or a Grinch. I'm kind of,
Well, that can totally be part of a holidays episode. You can say, everybody hates to come over to my house because I never have decorations up, or You know, I always send them a fruitcake or some shit. Like you can like that's why I try to tell people. Most topics we've had, I want to hear from the person who's never done that. That is a perspective that you know that adds to our conversation, adds to our perspective in general. Like we had an episode one time where it was about camping. Not we did that recently, but this was years ago. We did another camping episode, and one guy said I'd never been camping, and that's that kind of blows me away. And I want to hear from somebody like that, and so I definitely like to hear from people that's like, oh, I never did that. Well, that's a perspective. I know that it's a little different with the game if you got to be able to still work it into the stories, but I know
But I mean, not that I never did that, but like my kids are grown, and I'm just I don't even have a Christmas tree anymore. That's just more shit for me to move around. For what?
I'm
For
getting
me
a
to look
call,
at
man. I'll be
and
back.
then have to
Okay.
put it down. I mean, so I mean, like I just like that's play that because like I love the Grinch too. So
Okay. I think I got almost everybody. Anybody that doesn't see their name on the wheel. Joe Kelly, are you here still? I don't know if Joe's still here. Dominic doesn't mind. I've never been
I was
on an
gonna say
airplane.
I
Oh,
don't know
wow.
how to read Dominic's hashtag, but it's hashtag something.
He doesn't. He doesn't. No, that's just the hashtags are eyeballs, and the comma is like a nose.
Oh,
That's a face.
I see that now.
Nobody else will see it but my son. I put mine up for me. What, Brenda? Oh, the decorations. Yeah, yeah. New Year's Day is Thursday too. Oh, wow. Okay, that's okay. I mean, I don't mind doing just like a hangout or maybe just take the night off. Not worried about it. The kind of way I look at it is if I'm around and I'm not doing anything with family. I'll be busy all morning with Christmas, so I'll be ready for a break by Thursday night. I'm sure. Ready for a little hangout, but probably not a topic necessarily. Ted, what's up? Did I not put you on, Ted? I thought I did. Let me look.
It's with Betty on
Maybe I
there.
didn't.
You see it? Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Look.
Oh, okay. I see. Thank you for that. I didn't. It would have took me a minute to catch it. Thanks, Kat.
Paying
Not
attention
scary
to
at all.
detail is my job.
Thanks. Well, that's cool. Charlene, thanks for coming in. Anybody else on the Rumble? I think I got everybody. 12 people in the house. Real quick though, if we could, before we do this, let me see what we got. Anything worthwhile? Oh, snaps! We got 72 cents here from Crypto.com. We're gonna steal take from crypto here. Let's be clear: cryptocurrency is no longer emerging; it's here. It's out. And this latest move cements the reality in the biggest way yet. Trump Media Group just inked a massive $6.4 billion deal with Crypto.com, the world's top crypto platform. They're teaming up with up to scoop $6.4 billion in CRO, the powerhouse token that fuels fast, low fee DeFi staking rewards and real world perks like cashback on your spends to launch America's first CRO treasury. When it's done, this new company will be the biggest CRO holder out there. Want to be in on the action? Head to crypto.com. I'm sorry, one more time, crypto.com today and grab some CRO. Let's make crypto great again. Okay, cool. Hey, I'll take a 72 cents from crypto.com. Thank you. And now we'll do the spin. And then we're going to do the raid. At least a couple of you hang out for the raid because I want to see if we can get it to work tonight. Good luck, everybody.
Dun, 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 dun.
So if you are
On a raid, how many people do you have to have go over to the other?
There's no number. I don't think. I've not seen any minimum number. They couldn't do that because they made it a requirement for me to do that to be in the creator program that I'm in. So I have to do raids. So they can't. It doesn't say that. Well, let me back up. It would say at that part if there's a minimum number of people. Like for instance, there's a minimum number of people I have to get who comment on Rumble. I have to get at least 20 unique commenters every month on Rumble. I usually get that no problem, but there's different sort of parameters. Ty?
I'd say, can you hear me? Mic check.
Yeah, the way it works is it only puts 4 faces on the screen when we have a page up, something up on the. For some reason, we might have 8 people on here, but only 4 showing. Brenda, we know Brenda's here. Brenda deserves it for being
Yeah.
the story keeper. That's karma right there, boys and girls.
Noise.
Brenda, this is another fun little thing because Brenda now has dun, 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 29 indoor farmer coupons. 29.
Nice.
That's awesome. The only person that has more than that is Margaret. Chris has 28. Chris, you're pretty close too. I don't think Leslie has 20, 22. Perry has 20.
Is Chris
Diane
here?
has 32. No, Chris wasn't feeling good today. He said he gave us some details in the. I don't know if you're in my group chat. They call it a community on Facebook Messenger.
I don't know
Not
if I
not
don't think I am.
It's really weird, you guys. Not everybody is allowed to join it. It's very strange. Like I've invited a bunch of people that says can't be invited. Those are people that I had in my group chat before that. But Facebook, it kept giving us this notification. It's going away in this many days. It's going away. It's going away. Finally, it got shut down. It was some kind of changeover to this new system of a quote community inside of there, and not everybody can be invited to it. It's very weird. Some kind of settings issue with your whatever. Um, it's he's caught himself a bad chest cold. Who did, Brenda? Oh, Chris, that's right. He said it was a bad chest cold. I told him to eat a jalapeno. Probably more than that, I'm sure. That was just one little thing. Some other people said other things. Good advice for all. All right, guys. Anything else? I'm gonna while we're still here, I'm just gonna mess with this raid for a minute while we hang out. 15 people
I'm
on the
gonna
road.
hang out and click on it and see if it doesn't do something.
50 people in the house right now, guys. If you could follow the channel, if you haven't done so before, and if you'd like, check out our friends on the screen here. Most people up here do content. I don't know, Kat, are you out there like trying
Not like I used to be, and the channel that I have that has like 1,300 people on it, I don't like most of that's the ones talking shit on YouTube. So
I see. Well, so we got the two guys on the channel here on the screen. Both do some social media. I don't really think Kim or Kat care about it, but you're welcome to promote something if you like, of course. Bean, you got anything going on, a waffle or anything like that?
Yep, $3 waffle.
Fire and Hole 710. We got a waffle going on right now. It's we're raising some money. We're gonna go spend some time with some people in retirement homes for the holidays. Give them a visit. Take some little gifts over there for them. So some money to do that.
Oh yeah, I asked Mess how much was it to see why didn't that work? How much was it to for him to leave the old people alone? That's what I was asking. Why didn't that work over here? No, something went wrong. You have sent too many messages too fast. I sent 2 messages. What? Don't click it. That's just going to send you to the others. That's not the actual raid. It's supposed to prompt in another way. Let me give it another shot over here.
It sent me to how Epstein blackmail and FBI cover-ups are fracturing mega.
It was just it was a random pick off of it was the main thing on the main page. So I'll show you guys what I'm looking at here. So we go to the main page. The guy has a floating, it looks like his head is floating on the screen. So I thought it would be fun, and he's talking about Epstein. So we're gonna see if we can grab the. I want to mute it. Okay, we're gonna see if we can grab the URL. This is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to
Ginger.
Copy, and then I'm supposed to go to this live stream, and I'm supposed to go in the chat / actually let's pause it so it doesn't keep cascading / raid Control V. Let's go. Now it says continue to confirm raid. Error this is all week. I'm so I champion Rumble. I tell people to come to Rumble. I've gotten a lot of people to come to Rumble, or at least a good amount. And then they give me a freaking quota that I can't do. What do you mean? I think it's a cool idea because a lot of small creators make rating other channels, and then we start to learn who other people are. We start to find more creators we like, and it's cool, but it hasn't worked once yet. It's really annoying. Anyway, moving on. I guess that's not going to happen. I'm not going to try it half a dozen times like I did yesterday. I'm going to have another smoke, though, because I need one. All right, for every unique hashtag WTIF I get, I will take another hit right now. I've been doing this recently on a regular live stream on my phone. Every new commenter that comes in, I'm like, okay. And so what I've been doing is I've been like, okay, Bean comes in. Bean, you won a free bong hit, but you're not here to take it, so I'm going to take it for you. Congratulations. And that's what I was doing for like everybody down the list. But you guys are all free. Anyone's free to get going on the screen. But I don't have my son tonight, so I'm like, this is my Friday night, so I'm ready to hang out for a few more minutes if anyone's interested. No rush and no.
I'm not doing anything.
Your Friday night.
Say again.
But I'm going to eat.
Friday night. What do you actually do with your Friday night?
I have my son this weekend.
Take care of his boy.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what I mean is I don't do anything. I don't have a show scheduled on Fridays, so it's kind of my Saturday. You know what I mean?
But what do you do?
Kat, what did you say?
Friday night.
After? What do you mean?
Well, if you celebrate your Friday night on Thursday, what do you do with your actual Friday night?
That's my Saturday. And Saturday is my Sunday. I don't know.
He hangs out with his kid.
Yeah. Cheers, everybody. Wait, here we go. We got two. Say again.
What do you do on your Friday nights?
I already answered you. I have my son. I'm probably going to put up Christmas.
Do you have him every Friday?
No, but when I don't have him, I don't usually do a lot. I'm usually, playing a recovery all day and like ignoring Facebook as much as possible on Fridays. Throughout the weekends, though, I typically try to go find something to do so that I can have a review for you guys on Tuesdays. That's the whole reason I made. There's a lot of like shuffling around. Let me just go ahead and. I'm not sure what I'm hearing, but so there's a reason I do my show on Tuesdays, and that's to get my ass out of the house once in a while, and so that gives me this anxiety on the weekends, like, and like a good anxiety, like, I gotta find something. What's out there? Let me look in the events. Let me find something moving, shaking. Let me go find a new restaurant. Let me check out a store to shop at, and then I get something for content. So it's like it drives my ass to do something. If that makes sense.
Hey, with your anxiety, do you feel like your nerves are like standing outside of your body?
I don't know that I would describe it that way. This is how I've always described it. I think of I have like 12 thought processes going on at once, and they're all trying to run down 3 trains, or they only have 3 paths. Like there's just a lot. There's a bunch of different. They're all trying to cram themselves down into the same driveway, if that makes sense. The other way I say it is that I think about the human race from ancient history to like the far future, like way more than I should. like this, just everything thoughts all the time. It's kind of annoying. That's why. Here we go. What do we go? Kat first, then Diane. Kat, congratulations. Here you go. Okay, Diane. Diane, you won. You're a winner. Actually, she did win. You won twice.
I had to get my ass up out of here. I had to go to bed.
Fire in the hole.
Fire in the motherfucking hole.
Go check out the waffle on Fire in the Hole, guys.
Yeah, Fire in the Hole
comedy.
I'm gonna get out of here too. I'm gonna go watch Frosty the Snowman.
Okay. I can't watch. I have to find a new place to watch bootlegs. I mean, watch stuff. my thing went down. You know what I mean?
I have IPTV. I'll hook you up with it sometime.
I used Popcorn Time for years, and now almost everything on it is in French. What's going on here? All right, have a good night, Kim. Thanks again.
See you later. Yep. See you guys later.
We didn't come up with a topic, but I'll probably just chat you guys up in the group chat. You got any thoughts, last minute thoughts, Kat, for a topic next week? I know you said you're not into the holiday, so we maybe let's see. So today's the 4th, so we got at least 2 Thursdays before Christmas. We can still do a current events episode 2 Thursdays from now. Next Thursday, though, we need a topic. This one was fun, but it was more of a serious topic. We could do something lighter. I don't know. It's really neither here nor there. You don't have to think of anything right now. I just thought maybe last minute you might.
I'll think on it.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm going to head over to Locals and do a little after sesh just to feel less awkward all by myself now that the show's over.
Oh, fine. I guess I'm just chop liver.
I thought you were about to leave too.
I don't know. You jump over to Locals. I can join you over there too.
It's time for some funny over there. We're gonna watch some Kill Tony. I got like 2 episodes, 2 weeks to catch up on over there. So guys, join us over there. 42 people still in the house. Very cool. I think a lot of them came from X tonight. That was interesting. Anyway, smash the likes buttons and stuff, and come find me on Locals. It's free. It is a new app. You have to download it. You have to make a login and things. Big deal. Come find us. We'll see you later. Remember, this is all about bringing community together, not just like the people we know, but showing us that we have things in common, bringing us together to gain perspective, almost like living multiple lives by doing that. But we'll see you guys next Sunday, 1 o'clock Central Time for game night. We're going to play a What's the Difference game with people's real live Christmas decorations, living rooms, or even front yards, whatever. But we'll see you there. We'll see you at Locals in just a couple minutes. Peace, everybody. Thanks again, Kat, and all the other co-hosts and players. And thanks, Ty, for coming up. We'll see you guys later. Remember, everybody's got to eat.
Yeah, this is for my green thumbs in the game. Wailing the indoor farmer, check my name. Sustainability, we about to reclaim. This is how we do it, keep it in the frame. I'm wailing the farmer, the indoor king. Living off the grid, what the city can't bring. Got my hydro set up, my LED lights. Growing all my greens, all through the night. Self-sustain, that's the mission. Growing my own, I'm not missing. Indoor farming, the hustle's real. Whalen's here, and he's